SB Killer.
Change clothes. Like, yeah. I'm not sure I'm a good babysitter.
That ain't it. Yo, Neo, that ain't it. You wanna?
I know how that chick takes me. Oh, this is best.
Out of here. I don't know why Hov giving me this record, but I ain't asking no questions.
What it good be? Hope it's what it should be. This is your boy N-O-R-E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is Drink Champs Yappy Hour. Make some noise! When you talk about a man that got 8 albums, been in the game, making hits after hits, he got his own his playlist. We was listening to his playlist. This shit just keep going. It just keep going because he just making world music. And then writing music for others. You talk about songwriter, composer, all of that, actor. He was even on Masked Singer, I think. Shit's out. Shit's wild out, this motherfucker. This motherfucker is out there doing it, still making baby making music. He got a little bit stuck up in the pandemic, and then the pandemic helped him fix his goddamn marriage like a man supposed to. In case you don't know who we talking about, we're talking about the one, the only, Nia!
What's going on, what's up?
I remember at one time I seen you at Soho House, and this is right when you was going through the breakup. I knew not to interview you then. I was like, oh no, because I had never seen you like that.
Yeah, that might have been a bad interview.
I think I made the good call for you. I was like, ooh, nah. But how is that? Because y'all was getting, the world knew y'all was breaking up.
Yeah.
But the pandemic actually helped you out in that.
Yeah, man. So we but right before the pandemic was when things was at its worst. You know what I'm saying? Like just couldn't talk to each other. You know, like it's clearly beef, but I'm on tour. I'll see you in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So when the pandemic hit and everybody had to go home, it kind of forced us to sit in each other's face and talk about the stuff that we just wasn't talking about.
Because you separate. Yeah, y'all still
Nah,
in the same house.
we was in. So when the pandemic hit, there was a multitude of places that I could have went, but in the beginning they wasn't really telling us nothing. So I'm like, listen, cats is dying, and wait, we got to go home, and wait, the NBA is shut down. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go to my house. I'm gonna go where I know my kids is at, where I know my mama at, where I know my my wife who don't like me right now, but it's all right, because if we gonna die, we gonna figure it out. Yeah, it was that. That was the thought process.
It's pretty harsh, man.
I'm just saying.
You literally had to confront shit.
Yeah, real talk, real talk. I mean, and it was scary because, I think the whole concept of the pandemic and just people was dying every week and all that, I definitely feel like that helped us really go like, listen, people say life is short all the time, but it's in our face now. We might want to just go ahead and figure out get right whatever it is we need to get right, just in case. Because life is short. Let's figure it out.
Now I heard you say somewhere that you said, you was like, yo man, if this album doesn't do well, I wouldn't lose no sleep.
Nope.
Is that the time when you think like that? Is it time to hang it up?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, not at all. No.
Okay.
So here's the thing. My definition of success has changed a little bit over the years. Like I got the money. I got the fame and recognition. I got the accolades. I got Grammys. I got all that. So like now my definition of success is like, people using my music for their first dance at their marriage or at their wedding or yeah, I got 3 kids because of your music or what is it? I'm sorry or congratulations. One of the two things. One of the two.
At the same time.
Or both. So now it's like I'm not out here on some, oh man, I hope I sell a trillion records. Like don't get me wrong, nobody wants their product to not do well.
Right.
But if it don't do well, my kids are still gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? My house ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. So at this point, I'm having fun with the music. So no, the exact opposite. It's not time to hang it up. At this point, I'm enjoying myself with this.
Enjoy making it, the process.
I'm not letting the pressure of, oh, we got to do so well. I'm not letting that bother me, man. Like if I'm doing what makes sense to me, I'm doing what feels good to me, and I'm rocking with like-minded people. And if you don't dig what I'm doing, there's so many other options for you. Like you can go anywhere. You know,
Right.
I'm rocking with the folks that's rocking with me.
Okay. Do you want some Ciroc?
Come on with it.
Because you know why? You know, the fans critiqued us when we didn't give them the drink. Because yeah.
Or if they brought their own bottles, I guess brought their own.
So,
I mean, it's drink champs. I kind of figured.
No. What's the lady at? She gonna pour the drinks? Because we fired Mr. Lee,
Oh,
right?
the bartender?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We used to,
Mr. Lee, she...
yeah, we used to only have a bottle boy. Jack Thriller called him a bottle. a bottle boy.
Can the bottle boy get the bartender?
Huh? What's flavor Ciroc? You go.
I go with the regular drink.
Yeah, regular Ciroc. Yeah, Blue Dot. Yeah, we upgraded now. We said we got R&B nigga here. We can't be having no dudes pour him no goddamn drinks.
I highly
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. Thank you for that.
Yeah. You going straight?
Huh?
You going straight?
No, give me ginger ale.
Okay. All right, ginger ale. Okay, that's a unique one. You drink vodka and ginger.
Vodka, ginger
I
ale.
thought you was going to drink. I ain't gonna lie. Listening to your records, just going through preparing for this, I swore you was going to drink Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
How did you get that out of listening to the music?
I don't know why. I pictured you writing music
To Jack
in slippers, and you came in slippers. I swear to God.
I'm halfway,
And
right?
you came in slippers, and I pictured you with like a big cube and just sitting there, just right.
The Jack,
Yeah.
with the Jack. I mean, that's a fly picture.
Right. Okay.
I might have to take a photograph like that. But nah, I'm a vodka dude, man.
You a vodka dude.
I honestly can't really drink much else. Like me
Okay.
and tequila, we ain't friends, man. It get
Now,
bad.
I don't fuck with tequila at
They
all.
get bad. Yeah. And then cognac
Except
make
for
me mad.
Japanese De Leon. Except for De Leon. That tequila is okay.
I've never had that.
You never had De Leon?
I've
We'll
never
give you
had it.
experience today,
All right,
buddy.
all right, I might have
You
to
know
rock
what I'm saying?
out.
I see you 8 pieces, you getting prepared because we gonna come with it.
You got it right.
Let's get it.
Come with
Let's get it.
Okay, but all right, so you're not a Jack Daniels guy. Okay, let's
Not a cognac guy. I mean, I cognacs make me mad. I don't know. It's weird.
you know, it'd be.
It
I judge a
has- it
person.
has that reputation.
off of- yeah, if you drink cognac, I'm like, all right,
Thank you, bro.
he's gonna start some shit.
Indeed.
Yeah, especially Hennessy.
Kudos on,
But not
on
Douce.
no bottle boy. Thank
Douce.
you.
Not Douce. Douce is great. You know what I mean?
Nah, I rock with
Ace of
Douce.
Spades, you already know how I feel about that. You don't
In the
drink
rare
champagne?
occasions that I drink cognac, it'll be Douce. I definitely like Douce, but I just can't drink a lot of it because I be ready to fight, and none of my people ever let me fight, and I get
Yeah.
even madder because they won't let me fight.
No, we don't want to see Neil fight.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to see
Nobody
me
want to
fight.
see Neil fight.
Yeah, I don't wanna
Unless
fight.
it's like against another R&B dude, then we want to see. Like,
Then we want to see him fight.
then we want y'all to like mush each other. Like, what you going? You hit me first. That's what we want. We don't want to see
Yeah,
y'all fight.
nah,
man.
I ain't going there.
You make great music, and what makes you stay doing it? Like you said, you got the money, you got everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does an artist always remain an artist? Or
I mean, I can't speak for nobody else, but I do this because I love it. Like I didn't get into the game to be rich and famous and all of that. Like I mean, those things are fringe benefit, cool. But I got into this because somebody told me that I could make a living doing some shit that I was just gonna do anyway.
Right.
I have a studio in my crib. If you can't
Right.
find me, that's where I'm at. Like,
Right.
I don't need to. I don't do it for that reason. So. That's the thing that keeps me going. Just a genuine love for the craft. Like I'll do music for free. Let me not say that because some promoters
yeah,
like,
be
well,
careful with
bro, you
that.
said on Drink Champs. No,
Yeah.
nigga.
Jeez, I'm getting the hook right now, dude. That's king.
Everybody gets
I gotta do it before it's all over. Nigga.
You get hooked, you get hooked, you get hooked.
Let's give us some more drinks, man. Go on. Nah, man, because the level of substance in your music, it's just remarkable. Like, and for you to be so successful and can still tap into that area, that's like, how the fuck do you do that?
Because I'm not defined by my success. Like that's not.
But you ain't
well,
never get
And
Hollywood
that
at
frees
point.
you, and that frees you.
Huh?
That will free you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, there's definitely a point in your career where, all right, you're at the top of your game, and everybody, you know, you're everybody's favorite, and everybody's your best friend or a long lost family member, whatever the case may be.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a point where if you're not careful, you could start smelling your own shit. You know what I'm saying? You could start feeling like, wait, maybe I am that dude. Hold on.
Right.
But I thank God for my team, because I've always had the type of people around me that was gonna let me know, like, hey, if that ain't it, yo, Neo, that ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of folks that I keep around me. I don't have no yes men. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I need people around me that I know are looking out for me, and that's the kind of cast that I roll with. So, be it them, and then on top of that, I'm just not that dude. Like, I've always been the kind of cat that wanted what I was doing to speak for itself. Like, I don't got to sit here and brag on what I've done. Push play, nigga.
Right.
That's me. You know what I mean?
Right. So, cause you did like a versus, but
yeah, but we did it when it was like, you know what I'm saying?
They jerked y'all.
In the pandemic, we was
be clear. They jerked y'all.
I mean, we did what we had to do at the time. You know, it wasn't that yet.
And if you would do it over, which you should, who would you want to go against? Chris Brown?
I was honestly going to ask y'all that, because I've been talking to the versus people,
Okay.
and I told them I'm down to do it. They want me to do it,
Who
but
they
they're
want
like,
you
so
against?
who? And I'm like, I don't know who.
Chris Brown, Usher.
Who you think?
Usher
Who you
would be
thinking?
a good one.
Now, see, I was under the impression that the world wanted to see Chris and Usher go at it.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
impressed.
the
That impressed
thing,
too.
yeah.
So you and Dream,
Okay.
y'all kind of like. And,
I mean,
and Jay-Z fuck with both of y'all.
From a songwriter standpoint, I feel like that would be a really dope versus.
Bobby B.
You need to relax.
No, I got love for Bobby B. Shout out Bobby B.
But come on.
Yeah, ain't no beef.
Look,
I mean, it would have to make sense, man.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, so it's 20 records. You know how it is.
Right.
It's 20 records. So
Right.
as long as the cat got 20 records, we can
Right.
rock out. But 20 records versus 20 hits is going to be difficult for anybody. You know what I mean? So, hey, listen. My flex is light. It's minimal, you know.
Like the machine gun up.
It's minimal.
Like the weed machine up. Holy shit. I ain't gonna lie though. You ain't bullshitting though. I went to your catalog,
Come
nigga.
on,
I
man.
said, damn, can you miss?
We've been moving.
Can you throw out something
you
that don't
miss?
work, please? Jesus, can you be
been
normal?
moving, man. It's
Word,
real.
man. I'm like, damn, after that. And you know, what's the record with Jeremiah? What's the name of it?
You to Love. You to Love. Shout out to the boy Jeremiah.
I play it whenever I feel like my wife getting a little mad at me. I'm like, I'll put that on. Yeah. I'm like, come on. I only want you.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Hey, mission accomplished.
Thank you for using the music for what it's
Mission accomplished. So,
for. But not for real. Versus who? I don't know, man.
I like you and Dream.
You like that?
I like you and Dream.
Somebody said me and Trey one time. What you think?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz? Yes, no?
That's a good one. No, I think that's
There's odds. I'm with whatever. Who wants smoke? Let's go.
And if Chris Brown and Usher don't do it, I think you and Chris or Usher. I think you got to be against the real R&B guys, like these people you naming, because now it's a performance. Now it's just not
Right.
just. It's just not just you know
Just playing
seeing the
records, like,
yeah.
nice.
Before it was. Remember?
Chris, and Usher all together. That would be it. That'd be a crazy concert.
Did you see the Omarion?
I was there.
You were there.
shit.
I was in the house. Yeah.
You heard my boy Ray J?
Listen, Ray J is a marketing genius. Okay.
Yeah, he was a little mad though. He was,
No, it's
that's
all
why I had
good.
to film Love and Hip Hop with him the next day. He was acting like he wasn't bothering him, but he was bothering
It was a little bothered.
Because
It was a little bothered.
his phone kept ringing. And ringing because motherfuckers was calling him like, yo, what the fuck were you doing, Ray J? I kid you not. But as a vocalist, what did he do wrong?
damn.
Okay, no, all right, so real talk. Everybody, so as a singer, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, and you have to take care of your instrument. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
if
Gotta
you
eat
out
apples
drinking
and
and
shit.
smoking and you know going wild, and then grab the mic and get on stage, you're probably not gonna sound your best. It's just the reality of it. So I don't know what Ray was doing prior to getting on stage, but it
He wasn't drinking tea. We know
clearly
that.
it was not taking care of his situation, you know,
Right.
and it's all good. It happens. It happens.
Right.
I done had some bad ones. I done had some
Really?
bad shows. Yeah, man. It happens.
He was offbeat.
I was off key. It happens. I don't never off beat. Off key. I've
key.
definitely had some questionable.
For somebody
notes
that don't
before.
know, what's off key and offbeat?
So
Offbeat
The tone is the tone of the
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, off key is if the key of the song is here and you singing over here, then yeah, you're off key. Yeah, and that happens. Off beat is when you can't catch the beat of the record. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Alright.
it's that clap that goes.
Right.
everywhere but where everyone else is clapping at.
Right.
If everybody's hearing you.
Right. So you had some off key.
Yes.
Just never been off beat.
Never been off beat.
Because
No,
your
no, no.
soulness ain't gonna let you do that.
My
Too
rhythm
soul.
will not allow me to
Yep.
be offbeat. They won't
Yes.
let it happen.
Yes. My
singing
rhythm
is
will let
difficult.
me be offbeat. My rhythm don't fuck with me like that.
you really ain't friends?
Yeah, you know,
It's all
sometimes.
good. But but you made the kind of slightly offbeat thing fly. Like you made that shit dope. Like,
Okay,
like
you bigging me
your
up?
whole rhyme style.
Okay.
Like you made that a thing.
Okay,
It became a style. and it was
Okay,
dope.
now.
That's real
Okay,
shit.
you say it. You say it.
I'm
You say it.
giving you
I'm just
props.
here.
I'm telling
I'm just
you.
here to give you your flowers, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Come
here
on,
to
man.
give you your flowers. Because it's about time.
But let's get you showed niggas
And
how to
Randy-
rhyme over Neptune beats.
I
Keep
motherfucking
funky.
did. I
Keep funky.
motherfucking did. We got good energy going on in here. God damn it.
Wait, what we lighting up though?
Did
What
I
we lighting
ask you?
up?
Oh, you smoke?
Yeah, man.
Oh, let's go. That's I smoke champs right there. That's in your local dispensary in California.
With it.
Yeah, and it's organic paper, so it's no tobacco. You know what I mean? God damn it, we got your R&B niggas is smokers now. Man. Did you hear? Tank came on here and Tank said he said that black love is more threatening than black violence. Like they accept more black violence than they do black love. They said that black love
That's real.
is a threat. I thought that was very real.
That's real. I feel that. Because you think about it, if we as black people was to ever at any point really come together, come on, man. It ain't
Right.
nothing that we couldn't take over. It ain't nothing that we couldn't accomplish. It ain't nothing that we couldn't. We would run this if we
Right.
ever decided to come together. But you know, we crabs in a barrel. We do that thing.
Right.
It's unfortunate. I need my folks to get their life together on that, because it's like any city you go to in the world, it's a Chinatown. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
They go to where they go.
A
They
little
migrate.
Italy.
Little Italy. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like every other race does it, but us.
Yeah.
It's just us.
We
Why?
need little black town.
Wait, why not?
I mean, maybe that's not the word, but
Maybe not a little black. we can find a more creative name for our thing. But I'm saying, just the fact that they'll go somewhere, figure out how to get money, and then
Right.
tell their people, and then their people come,
Right.
and then everybody's getting money. Like we don't do that.
Right.
That's sad. It's a
and
sad
you know what's
situation.
fucked up? When we do it, they call it Rico.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah.
That wasn't a joke.
It wasn't.
I mean, it cut like one, but just think about it.
No,
Young
it's
Thug
real.
was trying to do that.
It's real.
He was trying to put his people on, and they actually flipped that on him to make that a bad thing. So
Yeah.
it'd be like sometimes damn if you do, damn if you don't. But listen,
I mean, the odds is always against us. That ain't never
Yeah.
not been true. However,
Right.
if it was impossible for us to get there, there would be no black billionaires. There would be no. We wouldn't be in there if it wasn't possible for us to get in there.
Right.
So it's about once we get in there, what we do when we're in there. That's what's important.
well, Neo, our show is about giving people their flowers. So we want to personally give you your flowers. We got them ready. We want to personally give you your flowers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Snoop Dogg said it's better than winning the Grammy because it's from his people, but you
I'm
got a
saying,
Grammy.
Come on now.
So it might not be
That's
better
dope.
for you.
He got him.
Nah, you got. Yeah, they took time when they put your name on it.
That's right. That's right.
Somebody sat there like,
That's right.
God damn it.
That's
Get
right.
the end straight.
That's
Nah,
right.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Thank
hell
you.
yeah, hell yeah.
That's
Make some
love.
noise for me about that.
I'm gonna move the Grammy out the way and put this.
Yeah,
There we
please,
go.
please,
Right
put it next to
there.
it. But so what do you like more, making the record or performing the record?
Making the record. Straight away. So I'm 42 years old at this point,
Yes.
right? The knees don't be kneeing like they used to.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
keep it all the way
Yeah.
funky with
So
you.
the performance
Now,
is
don't get me
getting
wrong.
to
I love to perform. I love, just that energy exchange that happens between the artist and the crowd.
Right.
But I can write. If my knees decided to stop working tomorrow, I can still write a song. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be the writing for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is how you started.
Yeah. That was my first love. It's my first big break. You know what I'm saying? I got success as a writer before I got success as an artist.
What was your first big break?
Mario's "You Should Let Me Love You." That was the first one. Yes.
Damn, I'm counting your pockets.
Yeah, man.
You should let me love.
Yes, sir.
And that got
Yes,
you your
sir.
deal. That got you your deal.
Kinda. I got my deal somewhat by accident. I mean, I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in
Right.
coincidences. All I know is we didn't walk into the Def Jam building that day with the hopes of leaving with a record deal. We went in there that day so that my homeboy Sauce, amazing producer. Used to be of the group Something for the People, like early '90s. You remember them?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Def Jam that day so that he could reunite with an old friend of his from high school. Little known to me at the time, that friend was Tina Davis, who at the time was, you know,
Tina Davis is a legend.
Yeah.
top
So
of the top.
Tina Davis discovered you and Chris Brown. I'm counting
Yeah,
Hot
man.
Pockets too.
Yeah, man. Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
damn.
We went up there so that they could, you know, get the reunited and they feel so good on. And by the time we left the building, I had performed for L.A. Reid and the whole nine. And yeah, we left with a record deal. Left with a record deal. It was cool. It was cool. It was weird because it's like, you know, it's that whole situation where it's like you're looking for your keys, you can't find the damn keys, you done flip the whole house up down looking for these keys. You say, you know what, to hell with it. I'll find another way to get there. And then the shit's falling in your lap.
Right.
That's what it was.
Right.
That's what it was. Because I so many different times that we, you know, trying to get a deal, talking to this rep, that rep, sending songs over here, this, and everything is thanks but no thanks. All right, cool. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just right. Let me just be a writer. It's my money up here anyway. I'll just write. So we went over there. I remember we was in New York because we were shopping music around. We didn't go to Def Jam on purpose because we had already went like 2 days prior. So on the way back to the hotel, he's like, yo, let me stop in here right quick and say what's up to my homegirl. I ain't seen her in forever. All right, cool. So, you know, they doing that. I'm sitting in the corner waiting. He starts playing her some of the music that we
That
moving
you
around.
writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she looks at me. She goes, "This your music? Yeah. You wrote this? Yeah. That's you singing too? Yeah. Can you dance? A little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay." She turned the music up. She said, "Go for it." I'm like, "What?" Now, mind you, again, I'm hungry. Like, can y'all pick this up so we can go eat? Damn, I'm trying to get back to the hotel.
Physically hungry. Okay, okay.
I thought he was hungry to get the
Yeah,
I'm hungry to go. I'm like,
Okay.
all right, y'all, you know.
And this
that's
is in
your
Def
friend.
Jam. Let's be clear.
In
Okay.
in Tina Davis's office. Yes. So
Yes.
she turns the music up and she sits back like, "Go for it." Stone face, go. I'm like, oh shit. All right, well, I'm not going. You ain't gonna challenge me. So I got up. I'm performing for the whole nine. Again, no response whatsoever. So I'm like, all right, this is a waste of time. As soon as I got finished, she said, "Hello, hey, yeah, Mr. Reid. I think I got somebody you should meet." And here's the rest is history from there. The rest is history.
Wow, that's
Yeah, man.
incredible.
Accidentally got a record deal.
In the midst of you actively trying to shop, this moment you wasn't trying to shop.
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all. And that's
And
goes to
L.A.
show.
Reid. And now L.A. Reid, now he done put on Babyface. And
Yeah, man.
all this now. Is this surreal for you? Do you know who L.A. Reid is at the
Oh
time?
yeah, I absolutely know.
Okay.
Who Ella- Matter of fact, when she got off the phone, I said, "You said Mr. Reid. That's L.A. Reid." It's L.A.
It got
Reid,
real.
right? She's like, "Yeah. We're about to go meet him right now." Okay, cool. So yeah, it was definitely a surreal situation. We got in there. He says his first words to me is, "So you're the next big thing, huh?" I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Because Tina's selling
This
you
is
up.
something else. So I performed for him and his tastemakers. It's him and like 9 other people in the room. Everybody.
I feel like a Chinese woman was in there.
There was definitely a Chinese woman in there.
I know my
You know,
shit.
you know what I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Karen Kwok.
Karen Kwok.
God
Shout out
damn
Karen
it.
Kwok.
God damn it.
So performing. I get done. He goes, "All right, thank you very much. Can I talk to my people?" Step outside. We sat outside in the lobby of his office for like an hour. Like a solid hour, to the point where I turned to Sauce like, "Yo, man, let's just go. Clearly, they ain't interested. It wouldn't be taking this long. Let's just go." So as we're leaving, somebody pokes their head out the window like, "Hey, what is your lawyer information? Because Mr. Reid wants to give you a record deal." And it was like I'm trying to find the words to explain how I was there, but I wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not really, this can't be really happening. You know how long we've been trying to make this happen?
Right.
And just on a fucking humbug it happens? This can't be real. Nah, I'm gonna wake up in a minute. But yeah, it was a beautiful situation.
God damn, make some noise
Yeah,
for
man.
that, man.
What's up?
Y'all ain't got quick time slide ready? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Holy moly guacamole. Let me go on my notes. Let me go on my notes, okay. Oh, thank
Can I
you.
borrow your lighter?
Oh, yes. I'm on,
So what other songwriters were you inspired by that,
Other songwriters that I was inspired by.
or any artists that you were inspired by?
Well, you know what? It's actually funny. In that moment when I'm in Tina Davis' office and she's asking me about the music, after I got finished performing, we was waiting to go in LA's office, and she said to me, "Is there any artist out there that kind of like keeps you on your toes?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you always checking for just to, keeps you on your toes. And the second she said that, Usher's Yeah video came on. I was like, yeah, that dude right there. She was like, interesting. I'm about to put you in front of the man that made him. Shit. It was a
was
moment.
L.A. Reid,
It was
right?
a moment, yeah.
Okay.
L.A. Reid.
Holy moly guacamole, man. This is some good shit. This is some good shit. All right. Play Hard with David Guetta and Akon.
David Guetta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this shit. How did they call you? Who called you? What was happening? How did you?
So I did something with David Guetta already, and then okay. So the funny thing, damn, can I even say this? Yeah, fuck it, the music is out. All right, so that hook, that work hard, play hard, that was supposed to be for the remix to Wiz Khalifa's the Wiz Khalifa joint.
Which one? He got a lot of joints.
The
Not
one
Black.
where he said something about work hard, play hard. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
I remember the name of the record.
He probably don't even remember it. He high too.
It gets very high. Huh?
You been fucking up all day.
No.
You ain't been on point at all. You literally
It wasn't that record, but
Okay.
it was supposed to be the remix to Wiz Khalifa joint, and then I finished it, and David was like, "Nah, this is bigger than a remix. This is a record." So then he put Akon on it. Akon been a friend for a long time. You know, that's the homie.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was easy. David Guetta is one of them cats that before he became David Guetta, he's just a music dude. You know, it's some of these cats that do it clearly for the money and for the recognition of it. David Guetta do it because he loved music. You know, and that was our initial connection, and we've been cool ever since.
Did Akon try to sell you property in Africa?
He didn't. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. But he didn't do it like I'm trying to sell you something. He was like, this is cool, right? Yeah, you should be a part of
He
this.
talked
I'm
it
like,
up.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, he got me.
What's the price?
Oh, you bought some?
I'm buying. I'm in.
You going?
I'm in.
All right.
Oh man, fuck it. I just want to say that, man. I got a condo in Africa. That's just hard. That's just hard. Even if I never even go, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got a condo in Africa, man. Shit is fun.
He's still building Wakanda over there.
Yeah.
I might
He's
rock.
that serious.
I might rock.
He's that serious. Oh man. We got the quick time of slime. Okay, this is a game. It's a game we play with all the guests.
All right.
So we ask you, give you a or B choice. If you be politically correct and you want to not
Plead the fifth.
plead the fifth, then you got to take a shot.
Both or neither. Is
And if you say neither, you take a shot. But it's pretty much forward. You want to stick with Ciroc?
I'm gonna stick
for
with
the
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
And we
for the
taking
shots?
shots with
And
you.
we take the shots with
Yeah.
you, so we don't leave you all alone.
We on the same
All right.
level with you.
I'm going to drink this Japanese whiskey. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Japanese De Leon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's that De Leon from Japan. You know what I mean? Come on,
Stay
y'all.
smooth, by the way, bro.
Yeah.
Smoke champ.
Quality situation.
Okay. I'm gonna get mine.
Juana.
I'm gonna get mine ready. Boom. Motherfucking Neo in the building.
You ready?
Yep.
Hey, why do I feel like y'all about to get me in trouble?
No.
I mean, you can play it safe. We just drink a lot.
Yeah. You wanna go first, E? Or you I got it.
You got it?
All right, I got it. Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh.
This is a good one. Yeah, you drinking off top. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Damn.
I'm gonna get my shot ready.
Damn. Fuck.
Just take the shot.
Give me the damn shot. Man.
Yo, where's the rock at? Yeah.
Leave him the bottle.
Yeah, you leave the
Yeah,
bottle.
you might just set
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah,
If it's gonna be these kind of questions, it's about to be
Just
it's
leave
about to
it
be a
right
long moment.
here. Okay. Ooh, you're drinking again. Oh, that was you didn't
Yeah, you didn't have to go that crazy.
Yeah. All right,
You can take half of that.
You can take half of that. You thought y'all was friends,
What I
huh?
do to you?
Yes, get him.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you might as well get your shot ready.
You definitely don't have to pour that heavy.
Because you ain't gotta do that. You definitely have to be politically correct on this one.
All right, let's go.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Just take this off, man. Just take that off. I'm gonna just bow.
Oh my God! Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, wait. What's the question exactly?
It's
Hold on.
It's whatever.
Is it musically Beyonce or Rihanna? Is it-
Whatever you want.
Whatever
you want.
criteria
Period.
in your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, just stay politically correct.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
We just gonna get that.
Yeah, you
just tap it, you don't-
you
you-
ain't gotta go crazy. Salud.
Cheers.
I feel like this game is fixed. Let me just say that.
Yes,
I feel like I've been set up.
it is. Yeah. Yes, you have, sir. This one I don't know, but it could go either way. Tupac or DMX?
Tupac.
Alicia Keys or Erykah Badu?
Shit. Erykah Badu.
Okay.
Nothing against Alicia. I love you to death. I love you. Don't think I'm hating.
Did you support Erykah Badu's incense?
I did not.
I don't think no married man can have a pussy incense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's proper.
Yeah. My wife loves
You
Erykah
copped
Badu
it?
too, but
No.
not like that.
I don't even act like I know the product exists, sir.
Okay, what?
But you promoted it.
I did promote it because I think that's woman empowerment, and I believe in.
No, it's dope.
I'm a
Shout out to
feminist.
Erykah Badu. We need her on the
wife don't
show.
want our house to smell like Erykah Badu's vagina.
I don't think so, sir. I don't think so, sir. I think that's accurate. Ice Cube or Ice T?
All love and respect for Ice Cube, but I'm gonna say Ice T because he let me squeeze Coco Booty one time.
Oh,
I'm sorry, sir. What'd you say?
Ice T. Ice
does
T
that even
let me
happen?
squeeze Coco Booty one time.
Like
Yeah.
respectfully.
Yes,
It was respectfully.
It was a Halloween party, right?
And how does this work? You said, "Can I grab your wife's ass?"
I literally walked up to him, mind you, I'd had a couple drinks at this point. I walked up to him and I said, because mind you, she had on she had some shit on, right?
Okay.
So I walked up to him and I was like, bro, all due respect, I've wanted to squeeze Coco's ass for a really long time. And he said, you know what? And I'm just the kind of pimp to let you do it. And he called her over and he whispered something in her ear. And she looked at him and smiled, and then looked at me and smiled, and turned around and bent that thing over, and I grabbed as much of a handful as I could. He gave me a pound, and we finished, and we drank and hung out for the rest of the night. That was it. That was it.
I'm trying to figure out who's more gangster in this situation. You or him or Coco. Or is it all levels
three,
of it?
all three.
It might just be
Let's just take, I'm taking a shot for that, bro. I'm sorry.
that deserves a shot. Shut up.
Ice-T is my friend. I ain't never said no shit like
Shouts to
that.
Ice-T.
Shout to them both.
Got his phone number right now. Jesus.
Shouts to Ice-T.
I'm
Yeah.
taking a shot
man.
just because of that. That was a
That was a
legendary
moment.
story.
That was a moment for me, goddamn. Yeah, it was a moment.
That was you
I
threw
think
me
we
off.
all just visualize it, so it's a
Yeah,
moment for
yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
He threw me off with that one. You got it. I ain't never been not able to say something on my show. Like I'm sitting here like, yeah, this is great. Okay.
You know what? No, I think he knew that I ain't posed no threat.
Yeah,
Like, I
of
ain't come
course.
at him on no disrespectful
Of course.
shit. Like
Yeah.
it was cool. It was all. It was all.
Yeah, nah, we understand.
And that thing is very soft.
Okay, goddamn it. Chris Brown or Usher?
Usher. Only because, don't get me wrong, Chris Brown is talented as hell, but Usher, I grew up with Usher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's Usher's part of the reason that Neo exists. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. Like
That's-
it's real shit. Real shit.
Jackson 5 or New Edition?
Damn. New Edition. New Edition. Cause I was a fan of the Jackson 5, but I was more of a fan of Mike and what Mike
Right.
was doing as opposed to the whole Jackson 5 situation. So, New Edition. The first concert I ever went to in life was a New Edition concert. It was a coming home concert where everybody like BBD got a section, Bobby Brown got a section, Ralph Tresvant got a section, and they
Well,
all
this is when
came
this
out
after they broke up. This is
after they broke up and came back.
Came
together.
back. Okay, yeah. This is
This
when it
was
was
my
real.
first concert ever in life.
Right.
And they came out in these red suits with this embroidered tiger on the joint and these red baller caps, and I'm like, yo, one day. Like if you saw me at Lovers and Friends, that whole red ensemble, that was inspired by New Edition.
Jeremiah
He got quiet because he didn't see it.
or Trey Songz. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
It's all good.
Jeremiah or Trey Songz?
Jeremiah. Much love to Trey Songz, but Jeremiah is a. I look at Jeremiah more as a writer and a musician than an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, his artistry is dope, his songs is dope, but I have the respect for that man for the way that he makes music and the music that he makes.
Talking about Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, yeah.
Big up Jeremiah. Don't think I forgot you, bro. He
that's
he
my
looked
guy.
out. He looked out for me when I needed him, man.
Yo,
And
when
I'm
I,
very thankful for that.
When the You to Love record. So I'm sitting in the studio with my man Rockstar, and we just having a random conversation about people that I haven't worked with.
producer
yet.
Rockstar?
Producer
Okay,
Rockstar. Yeah.
cool.
Shout out to boy Rockstar. So we just talking
Let me
about
get my
people that
lighter
I've
back,
never
man.
worked with. What
Let me
happened?
get my lighter back.
Oh, my bad,
fam.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that dude, by the way.
Yeah.
I
All right, so
I
go
will
ahead.
admit, I'm
Finish,
that dude.
I'm sorry.
But
Rockstar.
yeah, sitting in the studio with Rockstar talking about people I ain't worked with yet. Jeremiah's name popped up. He was like, "Word? Oh, hold on. Hey, yo, pull up." Nigga pulled up. He pulled up with the bag. He played me like 7 records 7
Wow.
amazing records. I'm like, listen, as my pride won't let me pick more than one, because I'm listening to these records like, damn, why I ain't think of that? Damn, that harmony was crazy. Damn, why that lyric is crazy. It was one of those moments. So I picked the one that I felt safe with, and that was the You to Love record.
Whew.
And yeah, man,
Yeah.
the rest is history. Shout out to the boy Jeremiah. Absolutely.
Okay, I already got my shot ready.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, because I don't think I could choose in this one.
Shit.
Jay-Z or Nas? Got my shot ready.
Set up.
Yes, I got my shot ready. All right. Salud.
Dale.
Salud.
This is not cool. This is not cool. Has anybody ever been carried out of this show?
No, afterwards.
Almost.
Everyone survives, but then afterwards, it's a little too crazy afterwards. But, okay.
We've had some wild ones.
Did I mention I'm not a shot taker? Did I mention that?
Nobody is. We just here.
All right, we
we
here.
just here. We outside. We celebrating yo shit. The Dream or Ryan Leslie?
Wow. All right, I've always felt like Ryan Leslie never got the flowers deserved.
Wow.
Like, never got the recognition deserved, because that dude is a genius.
Yeah.
But from a standpoint of, you know, who took it and did what they were supposed to do with it, for whatever reason, I got to give it to the Dream.
The Dream.
Got to give it.
Okay.
Ryan Leslie is dope. He's dope as hell. We actually got records together that the world has never heard.
Wow.
But yeah, the Dream. Yeah, man. You know what? You know what's dope about the Dream? So I personally don't like songs where it be like one word repeated over and over and over and over and fucking over again. That shit's annoying to me. But the Dream, for whatever reason, when he do it, it don't annoy me. Like when he do it, I was like, yeah, all right, that's 17 times he done said that one word. But the shit is dope though. Like I have respect for that dude, because like I've tried that before. Like let me see if I can. Nah, I don't like this shit. I'm annoyed by myself. I can't do it.
Right.
But his shit be working. So
Right.
shout out to the Dream, man.
Shout out to the Dream.
That dude is dope.
Tory Lanez or The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
Okay.
The Weeknd. I fuck with Tory Lanez. I won't lie. I fuck with Tory Lanez.
Okay.
He's a cool little dude, talented little dude. But the Weeknd is a that nigga's like an entity. Like I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to categorize him. He's something else.
I agree with you. Everything
He's
you
something else.
just
This nigga about to have a haunted house at goddamn one of them damn amusement parks.
For
It's
real?
like what R&B cat is doing that?
That's
said.
it.
A haunted house?
Yeah, his own haunted house. Like shit's
That's
nuts.
dope.
It's fire.
It's a different dude. It's a different dude.
Mario or Marion?
The setup question.
Shot o'clock?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I can make a distinction here. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Mario.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I broke this down for somebody during the BET weekend, because of course everybody was asking me about the damn verses. Like, I don't. Yeah. A performer, a Marion, will always have issue against a singer, Mario, because a singer, Mario, can get everybody in the room with just his voice. He can literally stand in one spot and just sing and get the whole room. Whereas the performer, Omarion, he got to do a double flip and land on his head and then turn around and split and eat some watermelon. It's so much that has to happen.
I was
in order for
uncomfortable seeing him eating that
It was
watermelon.
a little uncomfortable. It was a little uncomfortable.
But yes.
It was. I think everyone was a
Yeah.
little uncomfortable.
Yeah, we wasn't ready.
I think it was very good. But yeah, so I'm always gonna go with a singer. You know, mind you, I dub myself a performer. I'm a performer that can sing.
Right.
But I wouldn't go up against Mario in a battle, in a singing battle. Like nobody's doing that. Who's doing that? That's what that dude does. Nah, that's not. So, shouts to Mario and Mario. But
Okay.
everybody knows who won that thing. We saw it. We all
Okay.
saw it.
Sauce or double XL?
You know what? The Source. Because the Source actually put me on a cover one time. Yeah. Me and Keisha Cole.
It's fire.
Yeah. That was weird.
That's fire.
That was a little weird.
I'm gonna get my shot ready for this next one. 50 Cent or Jeezy?
Damn.
Just get my shot ready.
Yeah. Go ahead and get that pop.
Yeah. You got records for both of them.
About to
You
rip
can't
that bottle
pick.
I do. And they are both friends.
Salud.
Can't choose.
Salud.
Salud.
Good choice.
Fuck. It's supposed to get easier as you go?
Yeah, it's getting easier
It's
now.
not.
Jermaine Dupri or Puff Daddy?
Damn.
That's a shot.
Damn. The fucking setup. Damn. Come on, man. This is. Thank God I ain't had nothing to do today. Shit. It's different.
Salud.
I'm going to bed after this.
Ooh, it's getting better. It's
This is
getting
good.
better.
The good one.
This is my favorite. Major or independent?
Independent.
Wow.
See, man, you see? Come to
Hands
this
down.
side.
No,
man.
I'm not gonna never. I'm a major.
You a
nigga.
major cat?
Yeah.
We have debates over it.
Speaking from personal experience, a major label is dope when it's done the right way.
Right.
Right.
But nowadays, how often is it done the right way?
Right.
You know what I mean? We've gotten to a point where all you really use a major label for is a bank. You know what I'm saying? It's money that you don't got to pull out your own pocket. But as far as the legwork, as far as all of that, that has to happen. Like cats is out here doing it themselves. Cats out here promoting themselves. Cats is making records in their bathroom on Monday and dropping them shits on Spotify Tuesday.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. It's happening now. And the more these young artists realize that the power is kind of in their own hands, the less and less you feel like you would need a major label. And mind you, I'm talking about the major labels that don't.
By the
do
way,
it right.
they said the XXL had you on the cover, not on the.
It was
sauce.
XSL?
Yeah, so
Okay,
I think you
so I
gotta take a
take it
shot
back.
for that.
What?
What's
these new rules,
No, you fucking up. You fucked up.
Wow.
We with you. I just got the text. You know what I mean? We just got the text. Oh God.
You know what?
Salute the clock. Let's go. Let's go.
He trying to get you back for saying independent.
I was excited to come here.
just shot a clock. But I'm gonna tell you something. I got spoiled after having hit records, after having street records when I first came out. Was the War Report with me and Capone. We had records that was considered hits, but just in New York. So I considered that street records.
Right.
The minute I touched hitting all 50 markets, the minute I hit number one, it was hard not to try to not have that same feeling. So it's like they say when a person does drugs or does crack, that first hit is always the best. So you always go out there, you chasing that hit. That's the same thing. Like when I hit
But it's a different time period.
When I was, it's a different time period.
Pre-social media, all that.
Pre-social media, all that. So I had to sell 1 million records. I had to go to 1 million places.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't as easy as like I used to record on DAT. Like I'm like people look at me like I'm prehistoric. You know what I'm saying?
You doing analog days.
I heard you say you're 42.
Analog days.
I'm 44. You know what I'm saying? But
So I know.
But the fact is, I came out in the 90s, so people think that I'm prehistoric because they just think everything in the 90s is, you know what I mean? But I did get used to that major label look and that, being able to go to every morning show throughout the whole country, being able to go, and then when you get to independent, you don't get that same look. You know what I'm saying? You have to work very, very harder to get the little results that you actually get when you get them.
When you're with a record label that believes in you and wants to actually do the work.
That's also true.
Which should be the combination of both. Being independent to the point where the major is just your distribution.
Yes.
It's the right deal for
That's
you.
always
and then
right,
they
yes.
take you to that next level, that machine.
Yes.
Right.
That's always our compromise when we argue
Right.
about that. That's all where we see eye to eye is just stay independent but get that major label distribution. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
when you
not
can
a bad plan.
because man, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be hard to go back to the non-suites.
What's the
I don't want to stay at the Economy Lounge.
Well,
I
okay,
don't want to
so-
stay there.
I can only
Four
speak
Seasons.
from
maybe
You
the
like
owner
the Four
catalog.
Seasons.
I love the Four Seasons.
You don't.
I was
you
just
don't,
at the Four. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No.
You don't.
I've never been.
Hold on,
I've
we
never
take a
been
shot.
independent. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
yeah.
We're taking
Don't
a
go
shot for him-
independent,
for him-
Neil.
for him fucking up.
Listen, we taking a shot for you not going independent. Keep that big check
Wait
money,
a minute,
man.
I don't know if I can take this.
Yeah,
shot, 'cause
keep that big check money.
No.
You want, let's go. A Japanese deli on is fighting back. Yes, sir. Yeah. Stay major. Stay major.
No. No. And I'm. So I've never been an independent artist.
Yeah.
So I don't completely know the struggle of an independent artist, other than you basically have to do everything yourself, right?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I understand what that is. I get that. Shout out to my Motown team. They do me absolutely fucking right over there.
Right. Spend that Motown money, baby.
Definitely.
But
But
when
at
you
the
start
same
spending your
time,
own money, that shit's different.
There
But
are.
you also
there
got to
are-
give up ownership. Let's keep that in mind as well.
to
And what
be
you're
on a
saying.
major label. You
Yes,
you do
right.
have to give up some ownership.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
I mean, so
Well, you know what? So I watched something the other day, and I think it was older. I'm not sure, but it was what's the boy? Lupe Fiasco. You saw that shit?
and that made sense. What he
And it
said
made sense. He was like, he just wanted to buy his masters back. He wanted to get his masters back.
Okay.
And they was giving him a hard time about getting the masters back.
He
or
said,
whatever.
"What is he gonna do with the master?"
Yeah,
Right.
it's like, what you gonna do? Put the shits on your dresser? Like, what you gonna do with the shits?
Yeah, if you don't know what to do with it, it's worthless.
It's worthless.
Right.
It's worthless. So I get that. I think the independent route just is attractive to me because it's like your own agenda. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely on a record label's agenda. You're on their timeline. You got to do shit when they need you to do it, when they want you to do it. Whereas as an independent, you could just do your own thing. Like, I would love to do a song Monday and drop the shit Tuesday because I felt like it. I would love to do that. Like, that's the kind of freedom that I feel like you work this hard for this long to get that kind of freedom. You
it's
know?
like the saying, not all money is good money.
Oh, true.
So you might make some less money as an independent, but that freedom is just
But
as
see, that's
valuable.
the
Freedom
thing.
of ownership,
Would
of
you make
course.
less money as an independent?
I mean, I'm saying if that was the case,
See, that's
that freedom might be just as valuable for someone that made a little bit more.
Because
on a
there's
major.
always the exception. Like when you look at the Rockefellers, where they own their masters. You look at the Master P's. You look at the the Cash Moneys. There's always that exception to that rule. You know what I mean? With people like that, like those. But
I mean, there are definitely exceptions to the rule. They're the rare occasions where
Right.
the independent thing
yeah.
work, like not only work but fucking flourish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
completely.
I don't know, man.
But I bet you Lil Wayne. I bet you Turk. All of them never felt like they was on an independent label because they had major distribution.
because those
They had Universal.
Those independent labels was fucking conglomerates
Yeah.
within themselves. So
Right.
it's like
Exactly.
They were like
it's
indie
only
majors,
independent
major
because
indies.
it's independently owned. Like it's y'all, nah, nigga, y'all are a major label. Cut it
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Yep. All right. Akon or T-Pain?
Shit. Why you want to put all my friends against each other? See,
That's the evil Dominican and the
setup.
evil Colombian over
all right,
there.
I'm gonna say, fuck, man. Fuck.
All right, let's do it.
Bullshit.
I'm glad you playing the game. He playing the game. He is playing the game. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, you went a little too far. Okay.
Yeah, you don't got.
Salud. Okay. Quincy Jones or Stevie Wonder?
This is the.
You might as well have kept pouring. Why not?
Hell out of here. This was a great idea before right this second. Quincy Jones, you said Quincy Jones or Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
And I will say this because
Because he could see on the low? Shaq said he seen him in the elevator and he pressed the button. He was by himself. This is true. It's true. Nigga walking around Dolo. Well, come on, Sly.
He walking around.
He can see, y'all. That nigga out here finger popping shit for years.
How he know?
Mr. Wonder, I love you to death. I ain't say that. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. No, Stevie Wonder because I learned how to sing listening to Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson. I used to hate my voice. So I come from a musical family. Everybody in my family do something. My sister came out the womb just blowing, right? So it was effortless for her.
Right.
My shit was not effortless. I had to like learn how to sing.
And drink tea.
And definitely drink tea. Tea's a must. But my mom used to listen to like, Temptations, OJ's, Teddy Pendergrass, turn them off, them big, heavy voices, and I ain't had that shit. And my mom was my hero. That was my person. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to sound like the shit that she liked to listen to, but I ain't sound like that. So she introduced me to Michael Jackson. She introduced me to Stevie Wonder, and because it was kind of a similar tone to what my shit was. Huh?
Literal?
Not
No, the music.
I was like,
Music,
damn,
music.
you met Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder as a kid? What kind of mom? What kind of
They were your vocal coaches?
Shit. All I met was Kenny Anderson growing up. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, nah.
I was mad jealous for a second. Wait a minute, this nigga done met Michael and motherfucking Stevie Wonder as a child.
I met them as an adult.
Oh wait, we can get into that.
We can
We
talk
get
about
into that. Hold on, don't go too fast. You're going too fast now. That's the first way we're going. We're going straight to Michael and Prince stories. If you have them, we love them here. Yeah, when Patti LaBelle Prince story was kind of crazy.
It was.
Man.
It was great.
That was a good show.
Speaking of that,
Yo,
Off
talk
the
about
Wall
how I
or
would've
Thriller?
Never expected to see Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, and she drank.
We didn't expect to ever
We
see
didn't
her.
expect
No, that was dope.
Nah, it was amazing.
And she drank and she signed my guacamole company too. Let's make some noise for me. Guacamole company, and I made the deal immediately. Let's go, Patty. You my distribution. I went independent this time.
She's a major independent.
She's a major independent. Okay,
Get to
Off the
bag,
Wall or
ain't
Thriller?
mad. Okay, Off the Wall or Thriller? Off the Wall. Because as I was just saying, I learned how to sing listening to Mike and Stevie. The first Michael Jackson music that I ever heard was Off the Wall.
Bet. Kanye West or Pharrell?
Fuck. Fuck.
That blue dot is looking at you.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm too nice.
Yeah, I mean, this game is made
But,
for
hey,
you.
but you're pouring heavy. That's on you right now.
That's not that's I told y'all I don't take shots. I don't know. I don't have shot etiquette. I don't know what the hell.
Did he just say shot etiquette? We taking that.
It's a certain amount of the shot that you're supposed to pour. All right, well, shit.
Because it's a long game.
Yeah, because it's a long
It's a
game.
long game.
We're not even halfway
Yeah,
through.
we are halfway through.
Not with the show.
Oh, not with the show. Yeah. We're halfway through
Saying,
the
my
game.
answers is about to start
Okay.
changing on me.
This one is gonna be ill.
All right.
Tank or Keith Sweat?
Ooh. Keith Sweat. Got to go with the history. Keith
OG.
Sweat.
Gotta go super OG.
Absolute OG.
Radio or podcast?
That's independent or major all over again.
That's independent and major.
Well, hold on. Now, I can honestly say that in the history of me, I've made more money via radio than I have via podcast.
Yeah,
That's
we
fair.
respect that.
That's fair.
We respect that.
You know, as soon as the podcast checks start rolling in, hey, I'm
Yeah.
rocking.
Hey, no problem. No problem. We respect that. All right, EFN, you want to go? Oh, okay. Oh,
What, the last one?
I get it now. I didn't get it before. Fedoras or baseball hats? I didn't get it at first. Sorry. Good
You
job,
thought
guys.
that was a new artist.
Yeah, I
you was
was
like,
like,
that new artist, Fedoras.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Because it sounds like a new
Because
artist.
clearly you're a hat person. Let's be clear.
yes.
You, Talib Kweli, and LL is the number 3 top wearing hat niggas in the world.
Cats, yes.
Yes.
I wear a hat in the shower, goddamn. Yes.
Damn.
I don't. That was a lie. I don't. I'm drunk. I'm saying stuff. No. So, all right. I feel like world known people know the fedora.
The fedora.
Like if you think Neo, you think fedora. World known. However, they both embody me. Like it's just who the hell I am. Fuck fedoras.
Fedoras? Okay.
Fedoras.
Okay.
I love a baseball cap, but I feel like I look better in a fedora. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that they put the little emoji for the
They
baseball
put
cap.
the cat emoji.
like we wouldn't know what that
Like we
meant.
wouldn't know that. Yeah. Okay. Al Green or Curtis Mayfield?
Damn.
That's a good one. Come on, let's drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Shit.
I'm gonna get mine ready at least.
I really don't want to take another shot. Fuck y'all. Damn. Yeah, nah. That's not a. You can't do that.
Yeah. You gotta show respect to the OGs. Salute.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Salute.
cheers.
Al Green. Them grits made that man find Christ.
Def Jam.
Oh shit, we've been talking about that.
It happened.
We were talking about them grits.
grits.
Def Jam or Motown?
Ooh. You know what?
Yeah. Niggas just it's a drink of that. That's your team. That's your team.
You should take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take a shot.
I'm
I gotta take a shot.
I'm gonna advise. I'm gonna listen to your advisory.
Your advisory committee?
Nah,
Yeah.
real shit. Because Def Jam set it up and Motown spiked it home. You know, so
Yeah.
they both played a very integral role in my success. So I can't
Yes.
pick. Can't
Salute.
pick.
Cheers.
Salute to both.
Big up Tunji too. Tunji, he's doing a great job over
Might as
there.
well get it ready.
And the Tina. Rick James or Bobby Brown?
Bobby Brown.
He said,
Nah, I fuck with Rick James. Fuck with Rick James. But as far as influence, me personally,
Yeah.
Bobby Brown is my generation.
Did you hear that Bobby Brown fried chicken with cocaine?
I did not hear that. However, I am not shocked. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, they said he had so much cocaine one time that he forgot and he
breaded the chicken.
Yeah, he breaded the
with
chicken with
cocaine.
cocaine. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did that work?
I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did
A
that
part of
work?
me wants to know how that
A
chicken
part of me
tasted.
was, a part of me is intrigued, like, cause that was either some complete bullshit or like the best
best
chicken.
shit.
I mean, it was going to be the best chicken regardless if it was some bullshit.
Like this is the best chicken.
You take a bite and that is the best chicken.
Hey, yo, don't let
And you out here
KFC
like that.
get-
This nigga good. Yeah. Holy
Yo, who
shit.
told us that Rick James was their babysitter?
Wow,
Oh,
no.
God.
Who told us that? Was it Snow?
That Rick James is the was it Conway?
It was Snow, right?
That Rick James was
Rick James
his baby.
babysitted somebody's kids?
By the way, that
Snow, the-
by the way, whoever that was, your parents is out of line.
I'm saying.
He talked about his mom.
Yeah.
She was
Oh,
dead.
Rick James
okay.
is your babysitter.
Yeah, Rick James, that nigga.
That's extreme.
I'm not sure I'm a good
Yo,
babysitter.
what are you doing as a
You talking about
parent?
Rick James?
What are you doing as a parent to where it becomes a good idea for Rick James to watch your kids? Like, yo, I gotta be there. Rick, do me a solid. I gotta be there. What's happening? What is that event? Damn.
Maybe. It was definitely a memorable experience.
What event you got to go to?
Something was
That you
going
leave with
down.
your kids.
It was like, ah, shit.
Motherfucking James.
Rick, hey, listen.
Holy shit.
Hold little man down. Give him a bottle every 2 hours. We'll be right back. That's
All
okay.
right.
Okay, all right, go.
Whitney Houston or Amy Winehouse?
Whitney Houston.
I knew he was going to go
Love
there.
Amy Winehouse, but there would be no Amy Winehouse without Whitney Houston.
That's right. Adele or Mariah?
Mariah. Love
That's
Adele.
right.
There would be no Adele without
I
Mariah.
got a record with Mariah. She came to the studio and did my record.
Hey,
And
shut
drank.
up.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was so embarrassed when she came to the studio because we didn't clean up. You know, I had like a clubhouse studio, and then Mariah Carey walks through. Like, what do? You take the garbage out now?
Right.
Like you're not supposed to, like you just roll with it. But I deflected.
Hold on. Wait, let me get it right.
But I deflected, Neil. You know what I did? I said, "You drinking wine?" She said, "Yes, I am." And we went, and then
Good from there.
she had her eyes on the wine and not how filthy my studio was.
However, it's Mariah, so in the back of her head, she was like, it's dirty as hell in here.
Look, but let me just tell
But
you
the wine
something.
is good.
Let me just tell you something. So we had so she was walking around, and like I've never seen my niggas groupie out like this. Like my niggas was really following her up and down the studio.
It's Mariah
So I
Carey.
said, Mariah. I said, yo, stop following Mariah. And then Mariah hits me to the side. She said, they may never see me again. Just let them. Just let them. And at that moment, I knew Mariah was a mother. Because I was taking it too far. Because this is my guest. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, chill, yo. Stop. And this is before cameras and Instagram and all that.
Yeah, all that
But
bullshit,
she said, Nori, she leaned over so politely and said, Nori, they may never see me again. Let them, you know.
Now, what
And
she meant was, I ain't never coming back over here.
Come
I like to look at it in a positive way, Neil.
I am never coming back here. Let them live. It's okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mariah, man. That's different. That's like a life. That's a life accomplishment. Like,
Yes, I got a record with her.
I did shit with Mariah.
I did shit
Shout out
with
to Meek
Mariah.
Mill.
Shout out to Meek Mill.
That's a life accomplishment.
I was hard. That line is hard.
Hell
But this
yeah.
shit, man, Mariah.
Because everybody felt like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. Biggie, Smalls, or Big Pun?
Biggie Smalls or Big Pun? Biggie Smalls, all respect to Big Pun, but I was introduced to Biggie Smalls first. I fell in love with Biggie's wordplay first, so Biggie Smalls. Yeah.
Okay. It's the last one. The last for the interview, but the last for Quick Time and Slide. Everyone thinks it's a trick question. It really isn't,
Trick
but it
questions
kind of.
all damn
but it-
day.
It
Every
really
question is a
isn't,
trick
but it
question.
kind of is. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty or respect?
Yes.
Can you be loyal to somebody that you don't respect?
Ooh, that's deep.
Not really, right? Mm-mm. If I don't respect you, why would I waste my loyalty on you if I don't respect you? You know what I mean?
Deep.
So definitely loyalty. I mean respect, definitely respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it, we survived quick time with Slime.
You did it. I'm gonna take a shot for surviving this.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a shot.
Is this survival, goddamn?
Yeah. You survived.
Quick time with slime.
I survived.
You haven't survived yet.
Okay. And let me just tell you something, Neil. We've been doing this for 6 years.
Uh-huh.
There's only 2 people who came here and changed.
Cheers, Paco.
You just made the list. But who else you think is the other person?
Came here and changed.
And changed. Like, I mean, changed clothes. Like,
I don't think-
Oh,
Did-
changed clothes.
did he change? You changed?
Yeah, not
Oh.
change.
Well, no, actually, I didn't. I was going.
You
Yeah,
was
you
going
didn't
to
change.
You had a whole
The plan
outfit.
was to change.
You
but
had a
then I
whole
said,
outfit.
You know what? I'm about to drink and smoke, and it's probably gonna be bad. Let me rock. I'm with family and friends. Let me rock.
Yeah.
Why? I'm good.
Who's the only?
I ain't gotta dress up for y'all.
Who's the other person that you think that came here and
They
changed?
came here and changed clothes.
Yes.
Did Patti LaBelle change clothes?
No, she came. She came.
Patty didn't change
She came
clothes?
camera
Came
ready.
impeccable and left
Patti
impeccable.
LaBelle is a thug.
Yo,
I love it.
She came ready to rock. Had her hair and makeup. Her people there. We picked her up. Picked up my boy Go. We picked her up in the
That's
Ghost.
beautiful.
We had a red carpet for her because we had to.
Nice.
We had to.
LaBelle.
You know what I'm
It's Patti
saying? And yeah, but she stayed ready. But she did
stayed
take
right.
my Yeezys. She took my Yeezy slippers. Because she wanted to go to the bathroom. She wanted to go to the bathroom, and I had my slippers right there, and so I offered it to her, and she did it. And then when she started dancing. I said, "Holy moly, guacamole! We won! We won! We got Patti LaBelle dancing." And as soon as she put the Yeezys off, the slippers off, I'm framing them right now.
As you should.
I'm framing them, and so when you walk in my crib, you first walk in my crib, you're gonna see the Yeezys that Patti LaBelle wore. But you're gonna see the video footage of her wearing it.
That implies you have a very large crib, sir.
No, I
No?
actually don't. Yeah, because I actually next
Being
to that,
humble right now.
I got memorabilia.
You just
'Cause
said
actually-
y'all been doing this 6 years.
Yeah. But actually, I got Floyd Mayweather, his whole outfit that he wore on Drink Champs, because I'm the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan. So he sent me that, and then I got Lennox Lewis boxing gloves. So I got a memorabilia, like a thing
dope.
going on.
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying?
Do you want this hoodie? For whatever?
You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that.
I'm just saying,
Yeah. You be up in
Can
the
I
crib.
be amongst the greats?
Yes.
Can I- Okay, cool. I
Are we
like
taking
it.
a shot for that? I think we should take a shot for that.
Let's go. Let's take a
You
shot for
said
that.
Yeah.
We
You
gotta
can't
take a shot
take
for
a
that.
shot for yourself. You take a shot for everyone else. You need to take a shot for yourself. Come on.
It's only right.
I knew I was coming to drink it.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Damn, but there you go with your heavy part.
Yeah.
I'm drunk, goddamn. I don't have control over my hands.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And look, see, I still got my drink on the side too. I still got my ace of spade. So you ain't know, I still got my ace of spade.
She chose violence.
Yes.
Damn.
Listen.
bro.
We used to have a Dominican guy named Mr. Lee pouring drinks. Now we got a girl for you.
You know what?
Yes.
Thank you, love.
Because it would have been
Appreciate
weird if you having all these love songs you sing.
Might have been a strange, strange
so-
dynamic. Yeah, you're right.
Yo, do you like being married? I like being married. I'm sorry.
Yo, I love being married.
Yeah, I love
The streets is gross.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It ain't shit out there, but some shit you don't want. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Like every now and then, you see somebody do some whole shit, you be like, I'm going home.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yo, real talk. I ain't really outside like that.
I don't like
you know
being
what I'm saying?
outside neither.
I gotta say that the whole.
Now I realized I'm sorry to cut you off. I realized the other day,
This guy changed his mind. all the
my
time.
fun is being bored. Like that's fun to me.
But see, I ain't bored. It may be boring to
I mean,
maybe onlookers,
right,
but
yes.
I'm having a fucking ball. I'm at the crib.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
at the crib,
chilling.
uh-huh.
The refrigerator's right there. My fucking bedroom is right there. My kids is here. I got my fucking video. Nigga, I'm good. I'm good.
Play video games?
all day. Yeah. Well, I mean, not all day.
Play Legend of Zelda.
I have played Legend of Zelda. I have. I'm a PlayStation dude.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting on that Street Fighter 6 to come out.
You ain't got that Nintendo?
I don't.
I was at
don't.
Chef Teach's crib the other day.
The one that has all the games?
This nigga got all the games, bro.
Yeah.
I was so
Oh, the
hating.
little joint. I seen that joint. I seen that
Yo,
joint.
he got Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers. He had Mike Tyson Punch Out, and Ross knew how to play. That nigga Ross is not his age.
No.
Ross is our age, bro. This like, how the fuck is he this young and he know how to play Mike Tyson?
Because he chew on ginger from morning time.
Come on, bro. He been lying to us, bro. He's our age, bro. Like, and this is the crazy shit. This is a cheat code in Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Yeah,
We keep
the up,
throwing
down,
the
down,
left.
up.
Yeah.
How the fuck he knew that? I said this nigga not his age. Yo, he was.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Niggas be out here lying, bro. At least we keeping it real. You 42,
He a
I'm
young,
44.
old nigga.
Yeah, I'm 44. Goddamn, holy moly guacamole. All right. Holy shit. Okay, we said. Okay, Stay Down with featuring Young Blue.
Yeah, or just Blue. He took the young off. I don't
Oh, he
know.
took the Young off.
Took the young off. He just Blue now.
Okay.
Shout out to the boy Blue. Yeah, man.
So how did this happen? What was going on?
Stay Down is one of my favorite joints on this album because all right. So real shit. What happened is I wrote 2 songs about the same thing, right? And I didn't want to get rid of either song, so I just chopped the bitches in half and put them together. The addition of Blue, that was my nigga Mister. Shout out to my man Mister. That's my cat that just he keep his ears to the street, right? He introduced me to Blue, introduced me to blues music, and I was impressed by the young boy. You know, went over to his house, you know, to kick it with him, just kind of fill him out, and like, I feel like he's getting love right now, but just that's a nigga to watch, for real, because like what he's giving y'all is good,
Right.
but like I've heard some shit like he coming with some shit, like for real. Shout out to the boy Blue, yeah, man.
Shout out to Boy Blue.
Yeah. That's what it is.
How's it been
It's another thing.
How's
Yeah.
it been filming the World of Dance show?
So the World of Dance show, unfortunately, is not coming back.
Nah, that's it?
Nah, they did it. So I didn't realize that it was such an expensive show to shoot.
Right.
It's a very, very expensive show to shoot. I mean, J-Lo's on the show, of course.
Right.
It's an expensive show to shoot. But I will say that the 4 years that we did that shit, it was amazing. You know what it feel like when you come to work and everybody at work feel like they want to be there. You know what I'm talking about? It's that. It was that thing. Like just
good
the
vibe.
energy from the production people to the dancers that's doing it to me, J-Lo, Derek. It was just a great experience all the way across the board. Yeah.
Yeah, my girl forced me to watch it. And I ended up liking it. Like, she's
There
a
you
J-Lo
go.
fanatic, and then
There you
she's
go.
like, yo, and then we watched, I think I watched
Listen
all
to
the
your
seasons.
lady. She knows what she's talking about sometimes. Every now and then, she knows what she's talking about.
So how was the Masked Singer?
Yo, so I did the Masked Singer UK, and I did that because I felt like if I did it here, I would have got caught easy. I felt like people would have recognized my voice.
Right.
But in the Masked Singer UK, they was like, yo, if you can change your voice, change it.
Right.
Like whatever it is you got to do to not get caught, do that. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, well, cool. So that shit is beautiful and weird as fuck.
Because you
All right,
can't
so-
breathe, right?
No. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that you can't breathe.
They
in
don't
the
got
costume.
AC units in those elaborate suits?
Oh,
No.
they don't got little fans?
Nah.
Come on, Disney characters get that shit.
I mean, that's Disney. This is the Masked Singer. It's
Okay.
different. No, but the wild shit is that even backstage, nobody knows who anybody is. Like, okay,
crazy.
so it's like one cat that helps you work through the music, and then like a handler, and that's the only people that see your actual face.
Wow.
Everywhere, like you walking around backstage, they give you this. It's like a visor, like a mirrored visor over your face, and
So
this
you had
big black
COVID mask
hoodie.
before COVID.
Pretty much.
Okay, good.
And this big black hoodie with the words "Don't talk to me" in white written across the front of it. No one knows who anybody is. Even after the show, even after I got eliminated, I was like, all right, so real talk, who's in the sausage suit? Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Gotta wait till the show comes out. Come on, man. I'm going home tomorrow. You can
Right.
tell me. Can't tell you.
Good.
But no, it was a dope experience. I loved it especially because they allowed me to like try to change my voice, try to sing a different way to not get caught. And honestly, I was a little pissed off because Rita Ora, you know Rita Ora is.
Yeah.
I know Rita Ora. Rita Ora knows me. We work together. I'm like, if anybody gonna catch me, it's Rita Ora. Rita Ora did not catch me. It was some guest judge that came in on like the last 2 shows that finally figured out who the hell it was.
Right.
I'm like, Rita, for real? That's what it is? Okay, I get it. She was like, no, I knew who you were the second show. I couldn't say anything. Bullshit.
Look.
You didn't know who the hell it was. But it was all good though. It was a great experience.
Are
I
we
had a lot
taking
of
a
fun
shot
with
to that? I just feel
I
like
really don't want to. I really don't want to.
I'm gonna
You hear me slurring over here? Come on, bro. You trying
Guess what? You can skip one. You can skip one.
Let's go.
But
I'm in.
okay.
I'm in.
We gonna let you skip
Y'all
one.
rock out. Y'all grown men. I can't tell y'all what to do.
But we're gonna take a shot for you. And you and Rita Ora and the man thing. God damn it.
Nah, that shit was fun. man.
I didn't say it right? I thought I did. I'm
Shout out
dyslexic.
Rita Ora,
She
wherever
know,
she is
she
on the
know
face of the planet. You good? You good over there?
I'm fantastic. Yo, listen, Neil. I'm gonna be honest. You're a whole legend out here, bro.
Appreciate it, sir.
I got to see your career from the beginning, from when you first worked with Petey Crack.
Yeah, man.
You never gave Petey Crack a record back, though.
What you talking about? He ain't asked for one.
He won a record, nigga.
He ain't asked for one.
Petey Crack won a record.
He didn't tell me he wanted a record. Shout out to Petey Crack. I was in Philly just recently, like a couple days ago.
Petey Crack pulled up on you?
Yo, so here's the thing. I was there. We was at the Dell Center. It was ridiculous. We pulled up and I'm like, oh wait, fuck, we in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can somebody get a hold of Petey Crack? Can Petey Crack come out on stage?
It's the right
so
thing
I
to
called
do,
this
Leo.
nigga. Petey Crack pulled up. He was like, bro, I was at a whole family barbecue. I was on the grill. I was getting it in. But I paused that to come fuck with you. And I'm like, yo, when this nigga came out on stage, because mind you, it's Philly. And, you know, it's hot everywhere right now, but it's dumb hot. It's like 99 degrees at night. It's nuts. To the point where even the crowd is like, hey, Neo. Oh, shit, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to rock with you sitting down, Neo, because it's hot out here, right?
Yeah.
When this nigga came out on stage,
Goddamn, Petey Crack needs flowers.
nigga, the whole place went nuts. Shout out to the boy Petey Crack, because he literally pulled up on me in the last. I called him in the last minute.
Let's make some noise,
That's
Petey
dope.
Crack.
I called him in the ninth inning, and he pulled up on me and he rocked out, and it was beautiful. Real
But
talk.
Neo,
Real talk.
let me look at you eye to eye, face to face, man to man.
Yes, sir.
You gotta get Petey Crack a hit.
Petey, holla at your boy. Petey, you have my personal phone number, nigga. If you
there
wanted
you
a
go.
record, call me, bro. That's my guy.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful,
that'd be dope.
man.
That's literally from the beginning. That was my first single as an artist on Def Jam.
Right, that's
Yeah,
fine.
man. Nah, I got you, bro. Say
And
less.
did they ask you to put Petey Crack on? How
So
did that?
Jay
collab?
brought that around. So they knew that they wanted to
brought
rock.
it
Jay-Z brought that
Petey
around.
Crack need to hear this. Okay.
No, so they knew that they wanted to go with Stay as the first record. And mind you, LA had like a whole game plan. He was like, all right, so we're gonna put this out first. This record is not gonna go to number one, but it's gonna do just well enough to get attention, to get people
That's
going.
crazy.
All right,
They
who
would
is this
already
Neo
see that
cat?
strategy.
And then we gonna hit him with So Sick and we off. LA Reid told me this like months before it happened. I'm
Right.
like, this nigga's a psychic. But anyway, so they knew they wanted to go with Stay, but they felt like it needed something. So that's when Jay was like, we got to get a hip hop feature on it. And I was like, all right, well, it's Jay-Z. So I'm like, listen, whoever you decide, I'm rocking, whatever. So he came with Petey. I wasn't familiar with who Petey Crack was when he put him on the record.
Ooh.
But I loved what he did to it.
He killed it.
He smelled Kelly, I'm like, all right. I don't know who you are, but I don't even know what the hell you're saying, but I'm rocking. This is dope. Right? So Jay brought him around, and it was love. It was all love. Petey been a real nigga for a long time. Long time.
Petey's my brother. We both nigga Rican. we both black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I love Petey. We haven't spoken in a long time.
Nah, shout out Petey.
But shout out to Petey Crack. I love
Yeah,
Petey
man.
Crack.
Drink
Yeah.
Champs alumni.
He's a Drink Champs alumni.
Straight
So
up.
let's make some noise for Petey Crack.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
And working with Pitt.
Yeah, that's my next question. Damn,
Yo,
you look.
That's another dude.
Time of our lives.
That's another Drink Champs alumni. That's family of ours.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all because I'm drunk.
Yes,
I don't
please.
have a lot of industry friends because I don't do phony well. Like if I don't fuck with you, you gonna know like right away. You know what I mean? And the whole concept of hanging out with somebody, taking pictures with somebody because it's good for your image. Like if y'all take a picture together, you know how many likes that'll get? I don't give a damn. But I don't rock like that.
Right.
If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with a lot of people. I fuck with Pitbull.
Right.
Cause aside from this music shit, aside from all of that, he's like a straight up, like just real dude.
he's genuine.
You know what I mean?
He's a
He's a
genuine
genuine
dude, yeah.
cat. You know, and he's always been that from before the success. From before the
yeah.
success, he's always been just a genuine dude. And yeah, man, that's one of my like real friends. Not industry friends, not we see each other and we say what's up because that's what you're supposed to do in the industry. Like that's one of my real friends. Like if the shit hit the fan, I would call Pitbull and he would pick the phone up for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real friendship.
That's fire shit.
Yeah,
Did you get to watch his Drink Champs? It was classic.
Oh, yeah, he tried to get us drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Because
he put it on.
he's an old friend of ours.
He
so-
brought the vodka through.
Yeah, he brought
all kinds of
everything.
liquor. He brought the first Mama Juana that I started drinking
And what's crazy is he came by himself.
by himself. Because
Really?
this is his city.
Like,
This is his city.
this is his city. He literally.
See, that speaks to the kind of cat that's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm at home.
Right.
I'm at home. I'm gonna pull
Yeah.
up on my homeboys. We're gonna do this
Yeah.
shit. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm at the crib. I don't need nobody with me. That speaks to the kind of cat that Pitbull is. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to Mr. Worldwide.
but let's talk
Real
about the
things.
time of our lives.
Time of our lives. That's was the second one we did. The
Okay.
second one we did. When we did the first one,
But this is the super hit though, right?
yeah, man. Well, I mean, Give Me Everything was massive. Like I've performed at Wembley Stadium before.
Wow.
But when I performed at Wembley Stadium with this cat, it's 80,000 people jumping up and down at the same time. Grab somebody sexy, tell them. It's electric, nigga. It was electric.
In my mind, I'm there right now. Let's go.
It's you have no idea.
Right.
So it was different. It's different with that dude. So he hit me with the second one. He sent me the track. He was like, we got to hit him again. We got to do something. And mind you, the concept of, because mind you, at this point I'm rich. I'm not paying rent. I'm ownership at this point. But you know, I got cats around me that's up and coming and trying to make it happen. I'm working with young writers and trying to get them right. And I'm listening to somebody
shot
tell
for
their
that.
story. About the whole, I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I knew a week ago I wasn't gonna pay that shit.
Gonna be later about a week ago.
I work my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. I'm sitting listening to this cat tell the story to his homeboy, like, yo, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to pay the rent, but it only cost $20 to get in the club. So I went to the motherfucking club, and I'm like, yo,
Fire.
that is the realest shit ever. It's like, I can't pay it today. I ain't gonna be able to pay it tomorrow. But tonight,
You gonna have
I can
fun.
get in this goddamn club.
Right.
I can get in there and have a good time.
Right.
And I'm like, that's it. That's it. I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off. I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club, have me a good time before my time is up. I'm like, nigga, you just wrote the hook. Come here. Hugs, love, yeah. And sent that to Pit, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Yeah, man.
Can't
I
lie.
write from personal experience. I write from the experience of the people around me that's willing to tell me the story. You know what I'm saying? I always try to make it relatable. Everybody knows I ain't paying rent right now. I mean, at least
Yeah, we know
if
that.
you're smart, I ain't paying no
Yeah.
damn rent. So you knew I wasn't talking about myself. Same way. It's like I'm a married man, but I cannot write every song from the aspect of a married
I
man
heard
because
you say
everybody
that.
ain't married.
I heard you say, yeah, because everybody ain't married. You
Yeah.
said you don't write songs for, like, when you was depressed. You don't even write it for fully for all depressed people because everybody's not depressed.
Because everybody ain't depressed. I
very
try
true.
to tap into the different aspects of what just
But I-
human beings is going through,
I
not
also-
just what I'm going through.
Also heard you say that hurt music, like when you go through a hurt situation, it makes for better music.
Yo, I've never been able to completely understand it, but I have an understanding of it. It's like, okay, so everybody on the face of the planet knows what love is to us to a degree. Even if you've never felt it, you know that it exists. You know that it's a force that exists, and it's hard to put a finger on, but you know that it's there.
Yep.
So if you take the number of people that are in love or experiencing love versus the people that are not, versus the people that are searching for it, versus the people that are in the darker elements of love, I promise you, it's more people over here than it is over here. So for whatever, so them fucked up situations just make for amazing song lyrics, because it's like, all right, if I need to cry, I need something to cry to. I need a song. I need some. If I can't find a person that can relate to what I'm going through, I'm gonna put this song on, because I know that whoever wrote this fucking song knows exactly what I'm feeling
What
right
you
now.
got? Pinky ring? What was it? Pinky ring you made?
Pinky Ring, that was different.
That was.
That was anger. That
was
wasn't.
damn
That
near
wasn't
this
sorrow.
record.
I was mad.
You went too far.
I was upset.
You went
And
too
no, nah. It wasn't a diss record. I didn't say anything foul about her, so to speak. I didn't say anything foul about her. I was just speaking on the way that I was handling the situation at
Hurt
the time.
niggas hurt niggas.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, yeah.
We forgive you.
Thank you.
You back.
Appreciate it.
We forgive you back home. And
She
you back.
forgave me, so I'm good. We
Yeah,
good.
you back with the wife.
I'm back
but
with the
I know
wife.
that was when I seen you at Soho House. I ain't gonna lie, because I met you very early on with Tina Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen you very successful, And when I knew you was gonna work it out for some reason, cause I believe in love. I'm sorry, I know I made all these gangster records. It just means nothing.
You a
It's like-
passionate nigga. I get it.
But I knew, even because at that time I could tell you were hurt. Like I don't know what you were going through.
Bruh, so
Yeah, my bad.
So the pinky ring record,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
She
let's
gave
go.
back the wedding ring. I turned it to a pinky ring.
Yeah, you was foul.
That was complete and utter cap. That was me moving around, hurt as hell, trying to not look hurt. Like I'm out with my niggas, we at strip clubs, I'm like, and I get back to the room at the end of the night and just cry myself to sleep. I was fucked up. For real. And I couldn't show people that. You know what I'm saying? The pride in me was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, she don't want to be with me, no, I'm straight. And in the back of my head, I
wanted to go home.
Nigga, I was hurt. Like it was bad. So the fact that you could see that means that I wasn't hiding that shit as well as I thought I was.
No, I saw this, and we at Soho House, so this is me and you, a bunch of white people around. And I looked at you and I said, nah, that ain't you.
Like,
I knew
this
it
nigga's
wasn't
not
you
good
at that
right now.
moment.
He's not
and
good
I said,
right
you
now.
know what? And by the way, this was the time where we really first started Drink Champs, but I didn't want to pause. I didn't want to take advantage of you. I didn't want to. I was just like, you know what,
nigga,
at this time,
that Drink Champs,
yeah, that would have been horrible.
that shit would have been
Soft
toxic
jams.
as
It would've been-
hell.
because
That shit would have been bad.
you know what the crazy shit is? You ever been the guy that told the dude, yo, leave that bitch, and then he get back well? That nigga don't have a good seat in the house.
Not at all.
He sit at the kids' table
Not
on Thanksgiving.
at
Like, you know, the children's table. You don't never want to be that dude to be like, yo, man, and then you get back with
And then
her.
you get back with her.
Oh,
Yeah, nah,
that's
real.
life.
That's real.
that's life.
That's real. No, I knew that I didn't want to get a divorce. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
man. You know what it is for a nigga to even decide to get married. Like,
Right.
especially like let's keep it a buck. A nigga in my position
Yeah. Talk
to
that
be
shit.
like, you know what? I'm cool on all y'all. It's this one. It's just this one.
Yeah.
Right? Like that shit ain't light. That's heavy. That's heavy. So if I go there, if I go to that extreme, like I want it to be just you. I ain't trying to get divorced.
That's an all moment, y'all.
Real shit.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's an all moment. That's an all moment. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's
It's better than
mine.
a shot moment.
Yeah. Oh,
Better than a shot moment, yeah.
There's also a shot o'clock time. We can do it because we taking a shot for your wife. Hold
You
up,
already
you
got the
cannot
shot
say
for it.
no. It's
I
also
have
a
to
trick
take a
question.
shot for my wife?
It's also a
Damn.
trick question. Let's go. And for y'all rekindling y'all shit. But yeah, you go too far. This is for y'all rekindling y'all
Heavy
shit.
handed.
And you believing in love.
Straight up.
Because I love love.
Cheers,
And I
cheers,
love
cheers.
Oh,
love.
let's get it in.
And I also love love.
Thanks, Mr. Lee.
I've been together with my wife 15 years. We've been married 10.
I've been married 6. We've been together 8.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Make some
man.
noise for that.
Yeah, man.
How did you count wrong?
Huh?
How'd you count that wrong?
I mean,
How'd I
we-
count wrong?
taking a lot of shots today.
I didn't count well.
I let
This
you
is how
live,
long he
bro.
was married for.
No, I didn't count it wrong. I was telling him how long I was married. That he shared his information with me. Because you're not married, right? Technically. You better relax.
I mean, I'm pretty much married.
man, so when you gonna do it?
Hey, man, relax.
You want to get involved with Mary
Hey,
shit,
hey.
and then you want to tell me to relax? Look at you. Come on.
Straight up and
Come on,
down,
man.
dude. Don't do that shit.
Hey,
till
put
you
a
ready.
ring on it. You better
Hey,
put a
man,
ring
we got
on it.
kids, we live together, we married as far as I'm concerned.
That's Latino marriage. We don't
Hey,
like
man,
that.
we married.
We don't
In
like
the state
that.
of Florida, you live together a certain amount of time, you married.
That common law
Yeah,
shit.
we married.
Yeah. But let me ask you. You got to work with Beyonce
Yes.
and Rihanna.
Yes,
Let's talk about that.
man. So,
and which one you want to talk about first? Whichever one.
so
And
when
if
I
you pick
met,
the wrong one, we got to drink.
oh shit,
There is
I'm
no
leaving.
wrong one.
I'm leaving. I'm being carried out, but I'm leaving. No. So when I first met Rihanna, she was
Umbrella is
9. I was
Okay.
before Umbrella.
okay.
She was young. She was like, she might have been 16, 17 or somewhere in there.
Oh.
When I first met her, when Jay introduced
And
her,
it's
like,
when
yeah,
Def Jam had Tiana Taylor too,
it
right?
was Rihanna, Tiana
It
Taylor,
just got
and
signed,
yeah.
Black Butterfly.
What? Taylor Marie.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
You went
Wow.
along with it.
Hey.
Look, you just as guilty.
Hey, Spike T, what's poppin'? Listen, we drunk.
Yeah.
That was an accident.
My bad.
All love. Yes. Tierra
Tia
Marie.
Marie. That's what I meant.
Rihanna.
Everyone knew what I meant.
Tierra Marie, Rihanna, and Black Butterfly that Russell
Oh, the
Simmons
Russell Simmons
brought
group.
through.
Yeah, the two
Yeah,
girls.
yeah. So yeah, when I first met Rihanna, she was very much still. She was a kid, you know, and we started working together. You know, Jay put me in studio with her. You know, I'm writing with her, whatever the case may be.
I'm sorry, Neil.
And-
You can't just be saying it so nonchalantly. You talking about Jay-Z?
Well, yes, I'm sorry.
All right, yeah.
Jay-Z put me in the studio with Rihanna very, very young, when she was very, very young. And we're writing, and I'm taking the Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis approach. Like, I'm just sitting, having conversations with her about what's going on with her so that I can then turn around and write the record, right? So, the odd shit is that as Rihanna is growing up and becoming the sex symbol that Rihanna is, and all of my niggas around me is like, yo, you saw Rihanna in them shorts? And I'm like, because it's like baby sister
It's
to
like
this
you
point.
said,
You know what I mean?
it's
It's my
like
little
you said.
sister. I'm like,
Did
and
she have
it-
the DJ record out yet?
this was after the DJ record.
Okay, cool. So
After
so
the
she
DJ
out.
record.
So niggas is trying
Yeah,
to.
she out,
Hey,
and
she's
niggas have
outside.
seen her, and niggas is on it, and I'm privy to these conversations, but I can't engage. It's like, yo, nigga, Rihanna, yeah, Rihanna.
They try and
Next
take her
facts,
down.
like,
They want to.
I can't engage in these conversations because
Right.
shit is weird. Because like
Right.
we've had like in-depth conversations about
Together.
like real shit. Like this is literally
You and
my little
Rihanna, you
sister.
saying?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
okay.
At this point, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm trying to write records for her. So we talking about everything. We talking about dudes. We talking about all of that shit, right? And it's just weird because it's like as she gets older, as she's growing into a young woman, it's like every nigga around me is like, yo, Rihanna, and I'm like, stop. That shit's weird. That shit was just weird for me.
Right.
Like I couldn't look at her.
That's
like
little
that.
sis.
Yeah, it's my little sister. From the first day I met her, it was like, I under the wing, protective,
And you saw her
protection.
like that for after that.
And,
Like,
and,
that's
I,
the way
and
you
it's
always-
still that,
right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
It's like we ain't
Fire.
as close as we once was, but like, you know what I'm saying? To this day, niggas like, yo, Rihanna, get it. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, that's you, homie, cool. I can't engage in that because that's because of where we started at. You know what I mean?
But you do respect it.
Rihanna is Rihanna is a
Being
fuck
honest.
yo.
None of
Rihanna
us
is a fucking
blind, my
workhorse.
nigga. Like-
Rihanna is the chick that's gonna show up first and leave last.
Wow.
Which is why when I heard she was a billionaire, I was like, yeah, that makes sense
Right.
because she
Yeah, that's
worked,
incredible.
Period. It's like, what we doing? All right, it ain't done yet. How many days it's been? 4 or 5. We still here? Fuck it. Until it's done, I'm here. Like that's who Rihanna is.
Make some noise for Rihanna, goddamn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And that's what it takes to get to that billion. Straight up, that's what it takes. You gotta do this shit like you ain't got nothing else to do, or even if you got something else to do, you've chosen to be here. God damn it, that's Rihanna.
Now let's get to Beyonce.
Beyonce. So
What's your first time working with Beyonce?
first time working with Beyonce, I'm in the studio, and I'm in the studio as a writer at this point. You know, I got a deal. I'm on Def Jam, and I'm working on my album, but I'm also just writing. Period. We get a commission to do some shit for Britney Spears,
Interesting.
and I'm like, oh shit, Britney
Before
Spears.
she
I'm
shaved
in.
her head.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
before-
before. Yeah,
this
it's
is
way
before
before
that.
that.
Before she went crazy.
She was
For a
still
while.
Britney Spears doing her thing.
She was Britney motherfucking
Yeah, well, she
Spears.
Britney
right?
motherfucking Spears.
Oh shit, yeah, let's get it. So
Right.
I'm in the studio, I'm working, I'm writing songs with Britney Spears in mind. Shout out to my nigga Tata. Tata is
Shout out
coming
to
to the
Tata.
studio every other day, just listening to what I'm doing. And every other song, he's like, yo, let me get a copy of that. And I'm thinking, all right, it's Tata, it's A&R for the label. All right, it's cool. Yeah, go ahead.
And
Because
one of
mind you,
Jay-Z's best
if I'm
friends,
doing it
too.
for somebody specifically, you're not supposed to give away a copy of the shit. But
Okay,
I gave
not
this shit to
someone
Tata.
else.
It's
Yes,
Tata,
yeah.
my nigga. So I did a song called Flaws and All.
Like the gun again.
Flaws and All. If anybody knows this record, Flaws and All, it's a Beyonce record now, but it started out as a Britney Spears record. I wrote the record for Britney Spears. Tata comes in, shout out to my boy Shay Taylor. Tata comes in, listens to what me and Shay is doing. He's like, yo, let me get a copy of that. I'm gonna ride home to the shit, whatever. All right, cool, yeah, whatever. We give him the shit, nigga. Maybe a week later, he was like, yeah, so that Flaws and All shit, yeah, don't put that in the Britney pack. Yeah, Beyonce's taking that. What? What the fuck? What? Wait.
How I
Yeah, Beyonce's taking that. Don't worry about it. Beyonce's taking that. So, what's the other one? Question Existence on Rihanna's Good Girl Gone Bad album. Another song that was supposed to go to Britney Spears. Tata came in and was like, yeah, let me get a copy of that. I'm gonna just ride to it. Yeah, let me get a copy of that.
It's that Marcy shit.
A week later, he's like, yeah, that's on Rihanna shit. Yeah, don't put that in the Britney pack. That's on Rihanna shit. Nigga, Beyonce's Irreplaceable was not for Britney Spears. I wrote that shit for myself.
Irreplaceable.
Yeah, man.
You must not know about me.
Yes, sir. That one.
I don't
I
know
wrote
what
that
happened
for
just
me,
now.
and it's all good. It's all good.
You didn't drink that tea.
Yo, Ray J done send me
You
the
didn't drink
curse.
that tea. You didn't drink the tea. You need that honey and lime.
Ray J done text me the curse. Good.
I love how you said that shit like you was blowing before. Like you was
Like I was
like
ill.
niggas had vocals before, and then all of a sudden
You ain't heard his R&B album?
I have not.
Please don't hear my
Nigga,
R&B
Super
album.
Thug Ballads.
Listen, when you get ready, holla at your boy. I got you.
Yeah.
Thug ballads all day. But yeah, Beyonce's Irreplaceable. I wrote that shit to keep initially. I wrote that shit for myself.
For you.
Yeah. I mean, the story is so I grew up in a house with my mother, my grandmother, my sister, and 5 aunts.
Wow.
All women till I was like 16, right? So I have one aunt in particular this was the aunt that had a new boyfriend like every fucking month. Every month it was, girl, I love him. Oh, he make me feel
replaceable.
whole, right? Oh, to say the least. So this was the aunt in the house that had a little bit more money than everybody else. She was by no means rich. She was living in the house with us. However, she had more money than everybody else.
She had minks. She had mink
So
coats.
when she bought a car for this dude,
She bought a car for a nickel.
she bought a Jag for this dude.
Jaguar.
Mind you, you are living in a house with 17 other people, and you bought a Jag for this dude.
That's hella.
It was like
Fake it till you make it.
it was the talk of the crib for like mind you, I'm like 8 years old. But I remember this because every conversation, like my mom and my grandma, my aunties, they used to like commune in the kitchen, and, get their little wine, their little reefer, and just talk.
That Patti LaBelle.
Oh yeah,
You just say reefer?
wine. Nigga, listen, this is 19.
You old school, nigga.
This might be
He was back in the time
1989.
machine.
It's reefer,
It's
or grass
reefer.
at this point, right?
Good.
And they would just sit and just talk shit about, just what's going on. Talk shit about her, like you spending money on this dude you ain't got a Jag, bitch. What's wrong with you? Type of shit, right? And I'm privy to all of this because I'm literally the only male in the crib. So I'm sitting watching Tom and Jerry, but all of this is going on. I have no idea that this shit is gonna be song lyrics later on in life. I'm just locking it in. So I remember when she found out that this dude was rolling around in that same Jag, but like with other bitches type shit. I remember I was privy to all the conversation. Like, girl, it's all
what's the
right.
auntie name?
You gonna be all right. Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, come on.
You gonna do that.
We gonna take a shot for her.
I ain't gonna do that.
We still gonna take a
Cookie,
shot for her.
I love you. But no.
Auntie no name.
Oh, he said he
Auntie no
called
name.
it.
That ain't her name. That's what we.
That's her nickname, Cookie.
Those that know, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So
But
you want to take a shot for Cookie?
Yeah, let's take a shot for Cookie.
Y'all
Auntie no
y'all
name.
can take a shot for Cookie.
You can't.
You can't leave Cookie
You
hanging.
can't
I
Cookie
have
hanging.
suddenly become the person that is not succumbing to peer pressure. All of a sudden, this is me.
All right, we got you. Auntie, this is for Auntie. For
Shout out to Auntie.
Continue your story.
Shout out to Auntie. So, the song is a true story. Is a completely true story. Like, I remember this dude. He stuck around just a little bit longer than everybody else, right? And he was always the dude that like wanted to rub your head when you come in the crib. Hey, what's going on, little man? Hey, you get the hell off me, bro. I don't know you,
I feel like
That
that's
dude.
funny. Like
bro. I did not like this dude because he was just trying so hard to be liked. You know what I mean? It was
Right, I
that dude.
understand.
So I remember the day that he pulled up, and mind you, the aunties done talked about it the whole night. Like, oh yeah, you know he coming over tomorrow. Oh no, I got all this stuff in this box right here. Yeah, all his stuff is right here. So he pulls up. I'm watching Tom and Jerry. He walk in the house. He do the little rub my head. Hey, what's on, little man? Get off me, bro. Get off me. Dang.
That's why you wear hats to this day.
To this day.
Damn.
To this day, he a part of
That's
it.
the origin
He a part of it.
story of that.
Yeah. You caused trauma. You did. You caused trauma in my life, bro. You did. No, but so he go back in the room where Cookie at, and he's looking for something specific. He's like, babe, hey, where my leather jacket at? She's like, oh yeah, to the left. Yeah, in that box right there. To the left of the closet, yeah, that's all your shit right there. And I'm like, ooh. Mind you, I'm 8, so I'm like, ooh, shit, oh, you go. Ooh, you in trouble. So like they get into it, you know what I'm saying? You roll around in a car that I bought you with this bitch, rah, 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 rah. And I'm just sitting there just soaking it all in. It's hilarious to me at this. I'm 8 years old, it's hilarious. Right. Shit is funny as hell. Cause I ain't like this nigga no way. So right. I'm like, I'm enjoying the fact that he's getting it.
Do we remember his name?
I ain't finna get this nigga no credit. Nah. Right, cool. Nah, you cause trauma in my life, bro. I wear hats because of you. No. Yeah. Give you no credit, bro. No. Okay, but so the cat, like I vividly recall this cat walking out of the house with that box with all this stuff in it, talking about, you ain't gonna never find a nigga love you like I love you. You done fucked up today. You ain't gonna never find somebody love you like me. And all the aunties just laughing, just dying laughing. And I wanted to be a part of the laughter. Like I was 8 years old. It was joy in the house, and I wanted to be a part of that joy. So I'm laughing too. I don't know what the hell I'm laughing at. I'm just laughing with them. And I remember, so fast forward to Stargate. I'm in the studio with them, and they play me, at the beginning, it's just the guitar. The guitar sound that you hear on Irreplaceable is just that initially. And I'm like, all right, y'all want to do some country shit today? And they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's try some country shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm listening to this shit, and for whatever reason, that image of old boy walking out the crib with this box, with this cardboard box with all this shit in it, just pops into my head.
Saying the shit he was saying.
So I wrote the song, and I'm like, but this was my auntie's story. Let me try to flip it to where it's like I'm telling the girl to leave because she did some foul shit or whatever. Like, yeah, let me try that. So I wrote it like that. I wrote it in first person, like it's me telling the girl on some you must not know my beat. I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, she'll be here in a minute. But then I listened back to the shit, and I'm like, all right. At this point in life, the majority of my fan base is female. Do chicks really want to hear me say, I can have another you in a minute? Matter of fact, she'll be here in a minute?
Not at all.
Maybe not. Maybe not, right? That's
you would have been me too'd.
That shit comes across real mean, real misogynistic.
That would have struck a chord.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then
Harvey Weinstein-ish.
A little bit.
So Harvey Weinstein adjacent.
I'm sitting with Stargate, and I'm like, yo, okay, so there's clearly something to this record, but this shit might not be for me, y'all. We might need to get a female to sing this, because if you take that same concept, that same lyric, I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute, and you give it, you let a chick sing it. It becomes empowering. You see a sea of women behind her with their fists up, like, that's right, girl. We ain't gonna take it. Like, you can see that shit. So I'm like, yeah, we might need to get this to a female.
So basically, you sold men out.
I mean, boyfriends and baby daddies all over the world was mad at me for a little while behind that shit. They was.
Let's just be clear. You sold us out.
Listen, hey.
We still fuck with you. We love you, nigga.
You know, it's all love, but at the end of the day, you know,
was the thought pattern.
If I can get, if I can get in good with the smarter race, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
you can't be mad at me for that. That's assertiveness. That's drive, bro. I got vision.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever I can't figure some shit out, my wife come and figure it out. And I be hating.
Right?
I be hating because I be like, why?
Same shit.
But then again, I can't hook up on Nintendo.
You can't hook up a Nintendo?
I don't know how to hook up on Nintendo. I'm not.
The fact that you said Nintendo and not Xbox or Oculus
still stuck on the
PlayStation, it speaks to the fact that you can't hook up a Nintendo. It's all good.
You can't hook up a VCR.
It's all good. My VCR still blink 12 o'clock. Who has a VCR anymore?
He put a CD in the VCR. He's like, man, this shit's not working. This shit, bro.
Let's go on. Let's go. Let's get that weed gun going again. You met Michael Jackson?
I met Michael Jackson.
How was it?
Surreal.
Which Michael Jackson? What era of Michael Jackson is this?
I met Mike.
He's definitely white.
I met Mike roughly 8 months before he passed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's when you first met him?
That's when I first met him.
That's crazy.
So how does this happen?
So I get a phone call one day. My personal cell phone. I'm actually in the car en route to rehearsal because we was gearing up to get on tour. Mm-hmm. So I get a call. I answer the call. It's unknown. I normally don't answer unknown numbers. Like if I don't got you saved in my phone, I'm not fucking with you. But I answer this one just because on a humbug. I'm in the car, whatever. So I pick it up. Hello? Hi. Hey. Who is this? It's Michael.
You thought it was a crank caller?
Michael who? Michael Jackson. I click. I hung up. Because clearly somebody's fucking with me at this. Somebody messing with me, right? Yeah. So within 5 minutes of that phone call, I get another phone call from my assistant at this point. He's like, yo, so are you sitting down? I'm like, I'm in the car. What are you talking about? He's like, yo, Michael Jackson is about to call you and talk to you about some music. I'm like, about to call me? Or already called me like 10 minutes ago, nigga, damn. Like, oh, shit, he already called you? Yeah, I hung up in this nigga, I hung up on Michael Jackson. You being late with this call made me hang up on Michael Jackson.
Damn, Neil, you're a foul nigga, Neil.
Yo, I thought somebody was playing. Yeah. So he calls me back, and of course I front. I'm like, yeah, yo, I was going under a bridge. We got disconnected.
Bad reception.
Bad reception. But he was like, he basically said, I would love to get in the studio and work with you. And I'm like, I'm literally not inside my body right now. Like, what? You want to work with me? All right, cool. Let's set it up. Let's get it together. You know, so his people call my people, whatever. He said he wanted to meet. I want to meet with you, and I want to talk to you about the kind of music I want to produce. So we set it up. We set up to meet at Leo Cohen's. Shout out to Leo Cohen. We set up to meet at Leo Cohen's crib because he wanted to meet somewhere private, out the way. You know what I'm saying? And I completely understood that.
Leo Cohen's crib in New York or L.A.?
In New York.
Okay, good.
New York. So shout out to
Madison.
Shout out to Leo Cohen.
The one
I don't know.
Okay.
You getting details? Hold on. I don't know.
He's like, what address is this?
So I go to Leo Cohen's house, whichever one he was in at the time. Right, you know, we chop it up for a minute. He's like, he's here. Just go in. He put me in like a study, like because it's Leo Cohen, so he has a study in his house.
Is Leo there?
He's there. Okay. No, he answered the door. Yeah, he's there. So he puts me in the study, which is like a room 3 times the size of this room, just full of books. It's Leo Cohen. All right, cool. So Michael Jackson walks in. He has on an all black suit, shirt, whole suit.
Was he floating?
He nigga. So I'm gonna tell you. So I knew that Michael Jackson was like 6 feet tall, but like when he walked in the room.
Wait, he's 6 feet tall?
Michael Jackson was he's 6'2". He's a big dude. He's a tall dude. Michael's a tall dude.
You're fucking us up right now.
You didn't know that?
No.
Nah.
Michael Jackson was easily 6 feet tall. Yeah, he's a tall dude. But when he walked in the room, the nigga was 10 feet tall. He walked in. He had on these the aviator.
He had on heels?
The aviator glasses. Ooh. With the mirror joints though, like the shit that like the bike cops wear, like you know how fast you were going, like them cops. He had on them shits, right? With the fucking with the whole shit on his wrist, like he had broke his thumb or some shit. And he walks in, and his first words to me are, "Oh my God, you know what my favorite song of yours is?" Now, mind you, time stops at this moment, because I'm like, Michael Jackson is asking me if I know what his favorite song of mine.
You couldn't even fathom that.
This is Michael fucking
Let me
Jackson.
just ask you real quick. Does he have a glove on?
He said
He had on like the
He had a whole-
it
the whole-
was
broke hand.
like an arm brace, like a brace or some shit. Like he had like
Oh, but I'm saying that's on the left hand.
The whole joint.
But on the right glove, where
it
he
was
be
a-
finger popping with the with
the
shit
whole
on.
joint with the full
Did
black
he have
suit.
that on?
He did have that on.
He didn't have it on. Okay.
So mind you, he says to me, "Oh my God, you know what my favorite song of yours is?" And then the nigga commences to singing the song. Please don't worry about me, I'm fine. With the head bopping the whole nine. Now, I ain't never felt like a 12-year-old girl in my life. In that moment, I was a 12-year-old girl.
Did you compose yourself? Or
I
did
kept it cool. And I'm like, this is Mike. I can't fan out in front of this nigga. This
But
is what
you
he's
can.
expecting.
No, you can.
No,
You
I
can.
can't.
Yeah, you
no,
can.
I cannot.
Yeah.
This is Michael fucking Jackson. No, I gotta maintain. But inside, it was oh my God, Michael Jackson is singing my music. It was that inside.
Right.
But I kept it on the inside. Right. So we talked for about an hour and a half of just about music in general and how choreography looks like. He said choreography now looks like calisthenics. And I was like, okay.
That's not a big up, right?
No. He was like,
I get that lighter back.
he was like,
not a big up.
he's like, people aren't dancing for the joy of dancing anymore. Like it looks like aerobics now.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay, it's interesting. So we talked about, you know, what he wanted to do with the next album, what he wanted to sound like, the whole nine. and he gave me a phone number. So for the next like 2 weeks, I'm back and forth on the phone with Michael fucking Jackson. I'm sending him records. He's critiquing the records. They call me like, yo, I really love number 3. Number 3 is so special, but I feel like the hook is just not right. Like if you could just retouch the hook on number 3, and so it's like about 6 records that me and Mike put together via just on the phone, just talking about shits, right? And if shits is sending a hard drive, I've done nothing with them, but the plan was to get in and record these records after the so you saw the film This Is It. So after that tour, we were supposed to get in and record these records, and of course, you know, he passed before he even got a chance to do that tour. So yeah, so I still got the records. They just sitting waiting on me to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with them. It's never felt right.
Did he do any of his vocals?
No, it's all me on the vocals, but it's records that I wrote with Mike.
Wow.
We was prepping them for him to get them after the tour. He died before the tour. We didn't get a chance to get them. So I got the records, and nothing feels right, if that makes sense. Like, it don't feel right to drop them as my own because I wrote them for Mike.
Absolutely.
It don't feel right to sell them because I wrote them for Mike. You know what I mean? And I would never want a motherfucker to fix their mouth to be like, Neo tried to make some money off of Mike's name. If I just put them shits out like, these is the records that me and Mike was gonna do before he passed.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? So I
but
don't
why
know.
would you sell it to like a Chris Brown or something like that? Does it feel right?
Would it be crazy to reach out to
I got
Janet?
all the love in the world to a Chris Brown, all of that, but these records were written for Michael Jackson. I'm not putting another voice on these records. I'm not doing it. I personally can't do it.
That's
I can't do
honorable.
it. I can't do it. And I don't doubt that a Chris or a Bruno Mars and some elements will smash these shits. I don't doubt it at all. But the fact that I wrote them for Mike, intended for Mike, and Mike's voice, I can't.
I'll tell you my Mike story. I never met Mike. But Pharrell called me. This is the most exciting Pharrell has ever
Great
been.
story, man.
In his life. He called me and was like, yo, Mike called us and said that he wants records from us. So I was like, yo, that's fucking dope. So he said, we send him all these fucking records. And then Pharrell goes, so then we send him these records, and then Mike gets on the phone with us and says, no, we don't want this. We want something Nori will rap on.
Wow.
Like, if Nori wouldn't rap on it, I want Super Thug.
Wow.
But if Nori wouldn't rap on it, don't send it
And
to me.
you didn't know that till Pharrell said it, right?
No, I did not
On
know
the show.
that. No, I knew that back
he
then.
told you before.
No, because he called
Nigga,
me. He called me. He was like,
how I would walk around
oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
knowing that?
Yeah,
Like, are
I
you
ain't gonna-
serious?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck all you rap niggas. Fuck all y'all. You know what just happened?
Yes.
Mike referenced me in the records he want from the net. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all.
I'm taking a shot with that nigga. You got me like
I'm gonna rock with you on that one.
Yeah. Thank you,
Rock
my
with you
brother.
on that
Thank you. Okay, look,
That's
now
different.
we got. Yeah, that's different, man.
Because that's, yo, the whole.
Cheers, fellas.
So it was crazy.
The whole concept of the people comparing like Drake to Michael Jackson, people comparing Chris to Michael Jackson, it's a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
It's an absolute compliment, and I hope that both them niggas is taking it as such.
Right.
However, how dare you? Like,
Right.
come on. The numbers that this man was doing
Right.
at the time that he was doing them,
Right.
mind you, this is before YouTube, Spotify, fucking all of these
iTunes,
different things
yep.
that allows the whole world to get the music at the same
Same time, yes,
right?
you're right.
That shit didn't exist when Mike was
You're
doing what
right.
he was doing.
Yep.
And the numbers that he was doing, like, even if you matching Mike's numbers right now, it's like you still can't compare, nigga, because you're doing it right now.
Right.
Do that shit in the 80s. Do that
And
shit
he
in the
damn
70s.
near
Like,
created the video market.
come on. Like,
with his
there's-
videos.
There is no comparison. There's not, you can never say that talent ain't gonna exist after Michael Jackson. Yeah, sure. Of course.
So let me just tell you something. The funny thing is, so all the records that he made for Mike, he gave to Justin Timberlake.
I know. I heard that
Yeah,
story.
he gave to Justin Timberlake.
I heard,
So all of
and
those-
one of them to Babyface. I heard that story.
So it's crazy. And then he was basically telling me, Nori, I need you to pick these beats for me. Like, I had to kind of go pick the worst beats. Cause you know I like hood gangster shit. I like, you know what I mean. And that was an honor though. It was a real honor. But I never got to meet Mike. At least you got
nigga
got
to
meet
know
him
to
and
know
speak
that
to him.
Mike was sitting somewhere in the world
Yes, yes.
listening to your
Yes,
shit.
yes,
Like
yes, yes.
I need something like this. Call it. Who is the Neptunes? Call them. I need this, nigga. Come on, bro.
You can die a happy man.
There's no bigger accolade than that,
By
bro.
the way, that might be the best Michael Jackson impression we've had on the
he
show.
killed it, he killed
Other
it.
people tried, but I believed him just now. Every time
Yo,
he said, "I need
there's
to
no
have-"
bigger accolade,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Listen,
This is the machine. We are trying to get everyone in the room high because we are
and I
good
don't
people.
smoke, and I'm not trying.
yo, can I tell you how genius of a concept this whole show is?
Thank you, sir.
appreciate that.
Because you already know you dealing with artists. Artists come in here with their politically correct. Like let me,
We let
they
your
got
guard
they
down.
they got their answers to your questions already set. Like
Right.
all right, I'm gonna say this as to not fuck up and say that.
Right.
And then you get them motherfucking here,
Get them drunk.
and you get them drunk.
Blow some weed.
And you
Well,
get
you
them
get
high,
yourself drunk. You get
and
yourself
it's
drunk.
Like, listen, you gonna say the real shit regardless of whether you want to or not. You gonna talk the real shit.
No,
It's a genius concept, bro.
But by the way, me and him was in the locker room with you guys.
I worked your records. I worked for Def Jam down
Yes,
here. Yeah.
yes. So he's a real DJ.
Yeah, man.
real DJ. I'm talking about crate DJ. The
right.
motherfuckers with the
Thank
crates,
you.
they gotta
Not
walk
the-
up and
not the button
and
pushers.
They gotta drive in the
Much
Volkswagen
love to the button
because
pushers,
they
but
gotta
not the
like,
button pushers.
you know what I mean? He's that type of
And
DJ.
shout out Eddie Giggs who worked your records too. He's a part of the
Yes.
street team down
Yes.
here too.
Respect, brother,
And Boris
respect.
too as well.
And so not only is a DJ, he ran a street team. So. And then me, I'm a real artist. Like I'm
Yeah,
a real
nigga.
artist. I
nigga,
really
I
got
know.
platinum plaques. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I've
Michael
been-
Jackson
listen,
wanted to reproduce your shit.
I've been a
Michael
fan,
Jackson,
bro.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to
Capone
say-
Noriega. I've been a fan since Capone Noriega.
Don't,
Come
don't,
on, bro.
don't tell me you stabbed somebody at the Capone because
I mean, I thought about it. You know, I heard a song or two that made me consider it, but no, I ain't go there.
yeah,
But
but so that's the reason why, like, and you know what it is, bro. Oh, yeah, bring it over here. Yeah, bring it over.
It's gonna make him talk more.
Yeah.
The way you do it is hilarious.
yo, I need one of them shits at the crib, bro.
Blow that deal.
No, I'm saying I need this shit set up to the AC system in my house.
Oh, the AC? Oh, shit.
So when you walk in my house,
Yo, that
you
is
have
smart.
no choice but to tell the truth.
That is right.
I need that.
Give it to the room.
I need one.
Give it to the room.
Cleanse the
I'm
room.
gonna set that shit up
Cleanse
in
the
the
room.
crib.
This our sage.
Niggas gonna be in the house honest as hell and don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I just gotta tell you the truth right now.
And we gotta take a shot.
Yo, I was having a conversation just recently with somebody about the state of R&B.
State of R&B.
You know, the album is out, so everybody want to talk to me about the state of R&B.
Right.
And I had a realization, like in the midst of this question.
Yes.
So, you know that like right this second, hip hop is the biggest genre of music,
In the world.
period, in
Yeah.
the world,
Yeah.
right? And it's been that for like the last few years,
Yep.
right? So when that happened, because before that it was like what? It was rock or country or some shit.
Yeah.
But then it happened with hip hop, and then all of a sudden every other genre gets the hip hop makeover. Now we got trap country records.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Everything
Like,
is, yeah.
everything has gotten its
remixed
hip
So
hop
Little Nas,
makeover.
that's considered trap country?
Basically,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know that.
That's how it started. I don't know what you call them now, but that's how it started. So it occurred to me that like, yo, everything got like a hip hop makeover when hip hop became the most special genre of music on the face of the planet,
Right.
R&B included. And you look at the new generation of R&B and how they do what they do. And mind you, some people have issue with today's R&B because it don't feel like R&B in the 90s. The 90s was the last time R&B had its own identity.
Like traditional R&B.
It wasn't
Right.
the ugly cousin of hip hop, right?
Right.
Kind of what it is now. So, but you look at the new generation that's coming up, and you look at what they're coming up on. They're coming up on hip hop. So of course, even they R&B is gonna feel like hip hop because they came up looking up to the hip hop niggas. So you know when people act like the whole concept of the vulnerability of R&B, and what that was. Like, nigga, we came up in the era where niggas was begging on the record, and that was what it was. That was what it was. Like, Baby Baby Please was what it was.
Turn
It was
out the
R&B.
lights.
You know what I'm saying? We singing in
And
the
light a
rain.
candle.
And a wife beater. Like, this is what it was. But these young cats is coming up off of the hip hop niggas.
And they want the finger pop.
They want to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I
They
sing
don't want to
and I gotta be that.
They want to be like that.
And it's a blurry line. Some
Yeah, that's
not
what they
even
want.
saying they R&B. They straight rapping with auto-tune, really singing.
Right, it's rapping to a melody.
Right.
A lot of the R&B
Yeah,
right now.
right.
But it's like I can't be mad at them because I have to look at where they coming from.
Right.
What they coming up listening to, who they coming up on. Hip hop became the biggest genre of music in the world, so now everybody is paying attention to hip hop. So no matter what genre you doing, you got hip hop right here. So even if it's country, if it's R&B, if it's Spanish music, whatever the fuck, it's gonna have a hip hop element to it because everybody fucks with hip hop, right?
B.I.P. B.I.P.
Eso mismo.
Take a selfie.
I
Say
missed
cheese.
it. What happened? No, I'm fucking with you. No,
Bad
but
Bunny, Bad
real
Bunny.
shit. That's real shit. Real
Yeah.
shit. So I can't be mad at these niggas for that.
Right.
I can't be mad because cats ain't singing the way they was singing when I was coming up. You know, I grew up on fucking Boyz II Men and Jodeci.
Right.
But you also sung in church?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? You ain't like church?
I ain't like church.
Damn.
You know, no disrespect to church, no disrespect to religion and Christianity. I
As
went to
you
church
have a
with my
cross
grandmother.
in your ear.
I went to church with my grandmother because I had to go to church with my grandmother because she was not accepting the kids not being in church on Sunday. I am a spiritual person. I believe in God. I don't so much lock into commercial religion. Not really. You know what I'm saying? I know that God exists. I know that there's a power higher than myself. I know
God
that
damn
I
it.
felt
God
the
damn
hand
it.
on my back though, my entire life. You know what I'm saying? So many different situations where I was supposed to be fucked up and I wasn't because of this hand on my back. Right?
Take
So I
a
know
shot.
that exists. The fine print of it is where it gets questionable to me because I know the nature of man. You know what I'm saying? And man is about control, is about power. And if I can say something to you that's gonna make you let me control you, I'ma say that
That's
as a
deep.
human being. You know what I mean? So that's what makes me go
That's deep.
spirituality, God, sure. Christianity, Catholicism, all of these
Organized
all of these
religion,
commercial
organized
joints,
religion, right.
all of these businesses. I'm in, but I'm not in. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't gonna never shit on what nobody believe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if it's making you smile, rock. By all means, rock. And who am I to take that from you? But at the same time, I'm not finna sit up and feel like my destiny past this life is determined on whether or not I apply to your fucking program. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like it ain't that for me. I talk to God personally. I'll sit by myself and talk to God. I don't need to go to your building every Sunday and put on my Sunday best and watch the women in the hats talk crazy about me when I walk away. Like I don't have to do that. I don't have to give you 10% of what the hell I worked hard for
Right.
to prove that I believe in a higher power. That's not necessary. There's parts of the Bible that'll tell you church is two or three and joined in my presence. That's church.
Yeah. Church could be in your
You
mind.
ain't gotta go over there. You ain't gotta do all that. I ain't gotta sit back and feel judged by y'all because I ain't been here in months. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Real talk.
You see Neo in here. Praise God. When was the last time we saw him? Praise God. I don't gotta sit through that. I ain't gotta deal with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Me, my wife, my kids, we'll sit down and pray and then have a conversation about the higher power, and that's the church. We good. We good. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me.
Go back to your train of thought though. You was talking about
Oh yeah, I'm drunk, so I'm on a tangent. What was I talking
you was
about?
talking about like that you grew up on Jodeci, Boyz II Men.
Right. I grew up on R&B cats. You know what I'm saying? Jodeci was in leather in the desert talking about I'll cry for you, and then got on stage at the MTV Video Music Awards in masks and machetes. Like this is the thuggest shit ever. It's the thuggest R&B ever. However, the niggas was like, do you believe in love and the power that it gives? Right? I grew up on that. I didn't grow up on what some of the newer generation is coming up on. So I can't fault them for the way that they do what they do because they're following the shit that inspired them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people are like, well, what do you feel about the state of R&B right now? And I think back to like my uncles. And how my uncles used to run up on me and my friends like, that ain't real music.
That ain't real
Y'all
music.
listen to some bullshit.
Right.
You need to listen to this. You need to listen to that.
Right.
And it's like, I've become my uncles
Right.
to my sons. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to what they listening to. Like, nigga, you need to
What your
listen
sons
to...
listening to?
Ah, shit. What they on? What they on right now? My oldest son is 9. And he's weird, so it's some other shit. But it's not music to me. It's like, okay, so there's some game, and I'm about to give y'all props. Y'all should send me a check. There's this game called Friday Night Funkin', right? It's a video game.
Okay.
But in the video game, the characters are quote unquote battle rapping against each other. But it's no lyrics. It ain't even words. It's just sounds and beeps and shit.
Like The Sims?
Yeah. And my sons love this shit to where they feel like this is a battle rap. And I'm like, son, you're so lost. You're so lost.
Let me find it. They go, ooh, we got you.
You're so lost. But they love this shit. And I'm like, that is not battle rap. What are you doing? What are you... And instantly I'm like, oh shit, I'm my uncles. Sitting and listening to me and my friends listen to what we listen to. Like, nigga, that ain't music.
Right.
You need to give it this Earth, Wind, and Fire. You need to give it this...
If it's legit just noises, that's not being your uncle.
Mind you, to my uncles, what I was listening to at the time was just fucking beats and noises.
I don't know, man. I don't
No,
know.
it's real shit.
That's a good point.
Think of a nigga that grew up on Earth, Wind, and Fire listening to DOS Effects.
Yeah.
No, facts. Yeah, that makes sense.
You feel me? So it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's ill.
It's
That's
secular.
ill.
All this shit happens
Right.
in cycles. I'm looking at my sons like, yo, that ain't music. And instantly my uncles pop up in the back of my head like, yo, that ain't music. And I'm like, fuck, it's music to him.
Right.
It's music to him. And whatever the fuck he decided to do with music behind this is gonna come from this inspiration.
Right.
And I can't shit on him for that.
Right. That's
I
ill.
can't talk bad. I can't talk down for him for that. Cause that's my uncle's talking down to me for listening to DOS Effects. Fucking the Far Side and shit. Like when these niggas was on Earth, Wind, and Fire and all of that. So I can't fault him for it. But at the same time, I can also go, you know what? Okay, all right, that's music, but this is music too.
The way your mom and your aunt put you on the music.
Exactly. So that's the place I'm taking right now. But just to sit back and realize that this shit is secular. So I got 5 kids. My oldest is 12. My girl, she's 12. My youngest is 1. And I find myself saying things to my kids that my mama said to me. Like the second I said it, it's like, yo, I remember this. To the point where like I gotta call my mom like, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, I apologize because you was literally and just trying to fucking figure it out.
Yep.
Like just trying to make it make sense as you went along. Like you was really on that because I'm in this shit like, yo, how do I in this climate make sure that my young prince understands that he's a young prince? You feel me?
In this crazy world.
How do I do that right now? When he's being bombarded with everything else, like how do I do that? And so yeah, I literally had to call my mom on some, yo, I appreciate the way that you made it make sense. Even if it barely made sense to you in the moment, you made it make sense to me, and I fucking appreciate that because I'm going through it right now, and that shit is hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard.
That's real.
Real
It's
shit,
hard.
real shit.
Hard.
I'm sorry, I'm drunk, so I'm
That's
on
the
the
hardest
table.
shit ever.
Feel me? Shit
Let me
different.
ask you.
We living in different times, yo.
Yep.
Vibes Cartel and Spice flipped your Miss Independent record.
Yeah.
Did you clear it?
I didn't not clear it.
But the streets
All right,
cleared it.
all
The
right.
streets cleared it.
The streets cleared it right away,
Right.
which made it virtually impossible for me to not clear it, even if I was thinking about not clearing it, which, by the way, I was never thinking about not clearing it.
That's Vibes
Right.
Cartel.
I'm saying.
And Spice.
First and foremost, before the song was presented to me, the concept of Vibes Cartel and who he was presented to me. Like,
Right.
this is that dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, he did this with your song. It was presented to me like that. So I'm like, so what are we talking about right now? Of course it's fine. Why would I have a problem with this?
Right.
To this day, I can't be over there and perform Miss Independent without giving props to what the fuck he did. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
we
real
made
shit.
it. We made it. We
Yeah,
brought it back
man.
to life.
Yeah, man. Like you created a whole nother vibe and essence off of the shit that I was trying to do. Like I gotta give you love for that.
Yeah. Like I think his name is Armani White. Armani White. He did my Song Over Nothing, homeboy. And I co-signed it too.
You kind of have to, bro.
Yeah, you
You gotta realize it's generations coming behind you, like generations on generations on generations.
No, but
and if you decide to not let nobody fuck with what you did because it's what you did, and you can have this pride about it, them generations don't get it. Them generations don't get to experience it. They don't get to enjoy it. They don't get to know who Noriega was. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't always co-sign everything.
I mean, nah, of course
I can't lie to you. I can't look at we looking face to face right now.
Neither do I.
I can't because there've been certain records that sample like there's certain people that be like, yo, this is Nori or whatever, and they trying to like emulate me, and I don't like it.
Nigga, nah.
I mean, but they shouldn't be trying to emulate you.
You're entitled to that.
Yeah.
Why would you okay some shit that's a whacker version of what you did? Why would you okay that? Nah. I don't want the next generation to do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Of course not.
Certain records I do love. Flow Rider artist.
Yeah,
she did
killed
Super
it.
Thug Over. I approved it. Armani White, Billie Eilish, I approved it. But not to say everything. Like I hate when someone touches Banned from TV. Banned from TV is my record with Big Pun.
I feel you.
Big Pun will never be able to come and redo this again.
Right.
So why the fuck would you do it?
Yeah, don't.
You know what I'm
fuck with
saying?
it.
So don't touch. So I won't. If anything from Banned from TV, I won't clear it.
If Beyonce sampled Banned from TV.
No, Beyonce's good.
Okay. Cool.
We clear.
He got you at quick time to slide.
Just making sure, you know, we keeping it funky right now.
Yeah, keep it funky.
You know, young such and such from whatever.
But that's
don't
also
sample
what
my
I
shit.
like. But that's also what I like though. I like when a person take the record and make it their own.
I
when
agree.
they take it and try to remake minds, that's what makes me angry.
Same shit.
It's like, so I'd rather you take it and
don't reproduce it, like remix it or complement it, like make something else.
No, so it's the plight of a songwriter that is also an artist, which back day every hip hop artist was. If you was writing your own lyrics,
That's right.
You're a songwriter and an artist, right?
Right.
So somebody come along and want to sample something that you did, if you're not gonna take it if you're not gonna bring it to another level, leave it the fuck alone. Because why would I ever want the last memory of my shit to be the whack shit that you created to it? Why would I ever want that to be? Nah. I want when they think of my shit, I want them to think of the greatness that I brought to it.
Right.
Now, if you're gonna add to that greatness, yeah, rock out by all means. But you ain't finna bring my shit down.
Right. It ain't gonna lead people back to the original.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I used to fuck with this song, and then such and such sampled it, and I was like, fuck that song. Nah, I'm not gonna let that happen.
That's true. That's real shit.
Never, nah, nigga.
I've been saying this for years. I'm like, I'm so happy you said it.
Nah, real shit.
You
real
said
shit.
exactly what I've been saying for years.
As a songwriter, I always respect the artist that's gonna take the shit and make it theirs. Beyonce, like if you listen to my demo of Irreplaceable and listen to Beyonce's Irreplaceable, you'll hear slight differences. You'll hear the nuances that make that shit a Beyonce record. Right? She didn't follow what I did to the fucking T.
Right.
Because for all that, nigga, let me keep it.
Yeah, there's no
and
point
let me
in
just
that,
do it
right.
myself.
Right.
So I've always had the utmost respect for the artist that's gonna take it and make it theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's don't do it just for the fucking sake of doing it.
Right.
Because you fucking with my legacy like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the last time somebody heard my shit was on some whack ass remix that some nigga did because he just felt like it. Nah, I'm not rocking with that. Nah. Last time you heard a remix of my shit, it was something that Beyonce touched.
Nice floss.
Light floss. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's different.
But how about Prince? You ever met Prince?
Yes.
What's he floating?
Yes. 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 Listen.
Okay.
I live on this planet in this realm of reality with everybody else. Prince could fucking fly. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Everyone says it.
This motherfucker could defy gravity. Anyway.
Defy gravity, yes. Everyone says it.
So it's right after Year of the Gentleman, which was my biggest album ever, right? Next album, Libra Scale. I go into the label, I tell them, yo, I want to do like a 30-minute like mini movie and let the album be the soundtrack to the movie. And they're like, yo, that's a dope idea. Let's do it. Mind you, I'm fresh off the heels of Red Tails. I did Red Tails with George Lucas. Life Flex. And then I did
With
Battle
George
Los
Lucas?
Angeles with George Lucas. George Lucas
Star
directed
Wars
Red
nigga?
Tails. Star Wars.
Yo,
nigga, yes.
that
Yes.
is a flex. And that-
George Lucas said, "I want to big up the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen, the black fleet of fighters in the Air Force."
Yeah.
So he did Red Tails, and they let me be a part of that, and that shit was amazing. Shit was beautiful. So I'm fresh off the heels of that. I'm coming to the label excited, like, yo, I'm off this movie shit. I want to do some movie shit. I want to do like a 30-minute movie and let the album be the soundtrack. This was what Libra Scale was supposed to be. What I didn't realize is that in the realm of screen and script writing, a page equates to a minute, right?
Right.
So 1 page is 1 minute.
Right.
I told them I want to do like a 30-minute mini movie. I brought them a script with 145 pages in it.
That's where he wanted to.
It was like that's not a mini movie, Pimp. That's a feature film. What the fuck are you doing? So mind you, I didn't know. I didn't know this. So I learned that through that process. All right, cool. So I had to take this 145 pages and bust it down to 30. By the time I figured out how to do that, the clock is ticking. We got to get this shit out. We don't have time to cast and shoot a whole fucking movie for 30 minutes. So all right, let's do 6 long form videos, right? So you got Champagne Life, you got Beautiful Monster, you got 1 in a Million. 1 in a Million ends with a to be continued that never continues. Because Def Jam was like, nigga, we ain't giving you no more money for this shit. Like, this is nuts. Because mind you, I'm literally just I'm figuring it out as I go along, right? And they rocking with me. They let me do it. Because like, Year of the Gentleman was, so they like, all right, nigga, what you want to do? And I'm just really figuring this shit out as I go. So the album didn't perform well, you know what I'm saying? The singles did but the album didn't perform well. I was fucked up about it. That same year, we get invited to Prince's Grammy party. Prince used to throw a party at his house for the Grammys every year.
Was everything purple?
There was a lot of purple.
Okay.
There was an
Lavender.
I'll say there was an overabundance of purple. Not everything was purple,
Right.
but if it was 10 shits in a room, 9 of them shits was purple. Anyway, so we go to the party. We're in the pool house, right? Because it's the spot, and then it's the pool house, and there's like a plexiglass shit over we're literally standing on top of the swimming pool, and I just think this is the coolest shit ever because I'm a little green at this point. But anyway, Prince is on the stage with his band, rocking out, just on some freestyling, just rocking out. Crooning, just rocking out, playing his guitar. He sees me. He puts his guitar down and beeline straight to me. He gets right up on my ear because this is how Prince speaks to you. If you've ever spoken to Prince, you know this. He'll get real close so that he don't gotta talk real loud. He got right up on my ear and he said, Libra Scale was a good album and don't let anybody tell you different. And walked away. And the nigga didn't say shit to me for the rest of the night. That was all he said to me the whole night. And mind you, I was fucked up about Libra Scale. Like, I really wanted it to be really good.
He gave
and
you
it
what you
wasn't
needed.
good. And it was performing poorly the whole 9. And you know the label is trying to be nice about the shit, but the shit is not working. He walked up to me and was like, yo, Libra Scale is a good album and don't let anybody tell you different. I was like, nigga, we could go double wood. I don't give a fuck. Prince said that this is a good album. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Let's do more
No one
videos
else
to
is
this
opinion
shit.
matters.
You can make a plaque and say Prince said so.
Straight the fuck up.
I might buy you that plaque.
That was a great moment. That's
I ain't gonna
one
lie.
Prince
I
story.
ain't gonna lie, Neil. I really wasn't trying to get you to take another shot, but we gotta take a shot to that Prince story.
We have to take a shot to the Prince
the
story.
Prince story. I'm sorry, my brother.
You disrespectful. Let's go.
No. Because you know what?
See?
Hold. All right.
I'm gonna take
Salud.
a shot and then a piss.
How about when the whole room was like, hey, they can calm down.
You went too far.
Cheers.
But now, self-explanatory.
I'm gonna take a piss, guys. I'll be back.
That's the most humbling, disrespectful statement ever. 'Cause
Self-explanatory.
it's humble because it's like, y'all should know. But then it's disrespectful because it's like, y'all should know.
Straight up. And that was the intent.
God, man. I hit it on the nose? Did I hit it on the nose?
Pretty much.
Okay, come on.
Pretty
Make
much.
some noise for me. Come on. Self-explanatory.
So I called the album that for a couple reasons.
You've been outside.
As I said earlier in this whole situation, I've always prided myself on my product speaking for itself. I don't gotta sit here and sell you on what the fuck I do. I don't gotta sit here and brag to you about what I've done. I can push play and that is going to be enough for you to understand who I am, what I am, how I rock, right? So that, and then on top of that, nigga, it's been 16, it's been almost 20 years at this point. Do you really need like a full-on explanation to a Neo album at this point in the game?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Neo music is music to live life to, right?
Right. It's fine.
Be it the nigga you just broke up with, or the chick you just broke up with, or the new love that you just found, or it's Sunday and you just want to clean the crib, or it's Saturday and you gearing up to go out and turn up. There's not an aspect of life that you can name that you can't put a Neo song to and allow that song to be the soundtrack to that moment. And that's how I rock, and that's how I've always rocked, and this album is kind of a celebration of that. Straight up. My flex is light, bro. My flex is light. I ain't gonna, you know, I don't gotta point the diamonds out, but when you see them, goddamn, you feel me? That's what it is.
That's a flex.
That's a
flex.
I don't gotta point it out.
Is there any song that you wrote for somebody and gave them, and that you regretted that? I was like, damn, I wish I kept that for myself.
This is a question that has been popping up a lot lately.
Okay.
And I can only think of really and truly one instance where it happened like that. And I don't like talking about it because people like to take shit and turn it into hate. And I'm not hating because I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy. Shout out to my man Luke James. We did a record together, right? Okay. Well, mind you, we didn't necessarily do a record together. It was a record that I wrote, and he fucked with it, and he was like, he fucked with it, his people fucked with it, and he was like, yo, let's cut this on Luke James. Right? And I was all for it because Luke James is one of the dopest voices right now, period. The nigga's dope. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So the song was, the way that I did the song was in a key and a pitch higher than Luke James regularly sings. So they took the song and they dropped it down to a key that was comfortable for Luke James. Now, anybody that knows anything about music, when you take a song and you drop the key, you take a little bit of energy from the record. You know what I'm saying? And in the case of this, it was exactly that. It was like what the record was versus what the record became. It just wasn't as good. And I felt the way because I'm like, fuck, man, for all of that, we could have just gotten in a lab and did something from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I fuck with Luke James. It's my guy. The name of the joint was Make Love to Me. And if you listen to my demo of it and then you listen to his version of it, you see how many keys they dropped it down, and it just didn't make the song work for what it was supposed to be. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you
again, all love to Luke James. This is not a diss, okay? Right. Fuck any blog that's trying to turn this into a diss. It's not that. I got love for Luke James. I love that dude, but that particular song just didn't become what it should have been. You know what I mean?
Is that a risk? Because when you write a song for somebody, is it you laying your vocals down and then sending it to them? Because if this ever comes out, now this is your, what do they call that shit? Your reference track.
Yeah, the reference.
So has that ever been a problem for you? Because you gotta realize, like in hip hop,
I'm gonna answer that in 2 seconds because if I don't move, I'm gonna pee on myself.
Okay, okay.
One second. I'll be right back.
I had to
we could have done that at the same time, guys. What the fuck?
We're about to release our culture cards. Yeah.
Fire.
It's trading cards, like NFT trading cards.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this Frenchie, everybody.
Frenchie!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like he like damn near a Slumdog Billionaire, because somehow this nigga knows everybody. Everybody.
Let's just take the Band-Aid off the thing, right?
Okay.
In R&B,
yes,
you know, having someone help you with your stuff is not frowned upon
right.
on all.
Not at all. Not at all.
But so has that ever been a problem for you? Like you sitting in reference tracks and maybe the engineer got mad at somebody and sent it out. Now the version that Neo just did for Celine Dion is out there. and it's Neo's version, as opposed to Celine Dion's version. Like, I'm just giving you an example. Have you ever ran into a problem like that?
It never became a problem, but it was a lesson to learn in the realm of songwriting and trying to shop records. So if I write a record, right, I can sing. So if I write a record, I'm gonna sing the reference to that record.
Okay.
Not every songwriter
Can
that
sing.
writes can sing.
Right.
So they get somebody else to sing it. But the smart songwriter is gonna tell the person referencing the record to keep it as basic and minimal as humanly possible. Because what you don't want to do, you don't want to out-sing
The person that
the person that you're trying to shop it to. You know what I mean? Like you want to keep it in a realm where the person listening to it can hear what they can bring to it
Or make it better, right?
in order to make it
Right.
their record. You know, if you go in there and you doing all the ad libs and you singing the shit like you trying to audition for the shit to be your record, you're probably not gonna sell that joint, even if it's dope, even if it's amazing. You're not gonna sell that record because nobody's gonna listen to it and be able to hear themselves
Right.
on it. They can only hear you, right? So it's only ever really been that. You know, I had to learn that. I had to learn that early on because in the beginning,
You was
if I'm
out
writing
singing.
a record, I'm excited about the shit and I'm singing it. I'm doing the harmonies and the ad libs and I'm doing the shit like it could potentially be my record. To where it's like people are listening to it and giving it the love and giving it the respect, but nobody wants to buy it because it's like, this nigga, this is your record. This is you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's always only been that. That's that type of situation.
Now let's talk about Crazy with Jay-Z. How did this
Man.
happen? How did this happen? What?
So L.A. Reid signed me to Def Jam, and it was right when Jay-Z had become president of Def Jam.
I mean, he took the whole
L.A.
budget,
Reid is
everybody's
CEO.
budget.
Jay-Z is president.
What did you
He's
say?
my friend, I can say.
What did you say?
Yeah, I said he took everybody's budget.
He took the whole label's budget.
Yeah, nobody had a budget at that time.
I didn't say that, Jay. That was me.
that's my friend. That's my friend. I can say it.
So, I mean, when I first met Jay-Z, when I first got the deal, and I don't remember where the fuck it was. I think it was in the LA office, and I walked up to Jay-Z, and I extend my hand, and he shakes my hand, but his first words to me was like, "Nigga, why you get that song away?" And I'm like,
What song?
"What?" He was talking about Mario's "You Should Let Me Love You." He's like, "Nigga, why you get that song away?" Not, "Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the label." None of that shit. "Nigga, why you get that song away?" It was that, and that kind of like set the tone for like our entire relationship. Like,
Beautiful.
Jay-Z has
gonna be
always
real with
been that dude that's gonna just keep it funky about
Right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? There was a point where I was questioning my worth and my value in the game because I hadn't reached the level of some of my peers. And Jay-Z said to me, he's like, "Nigga, you will never not be all right because you can always write yourself out of whatever situation.
Real shit.
Regardless of what's going on with you, you can always write your way out. Like you have that. It's cats out here that couldn't write a song, that'll sing the shit out of a song, but couldn't write a song if their life depended on it. That person is dependent on somebody to write a song for them. You're not that dude, and you'll never be that dude. So you'll never be fucked up. You'll never be in a position that you can't get out of. And like I took that shit to heart. You know what I mean? He's always been that dude to me. Like I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
I'm taking a shot.
Yeah.
Listen, you keep telling
We
the best
gotta take a shot
stories.
to
You
this.
just keep going.
Yeah,
You're
man.
giving me reasons to take shots. Like I'm sitting over here trying to be cordial, but you over here giving us needle.
Like, listen, there's a reason that I got to the levels that I got to because I had some of the most amazing motherfuckers in my corner, in my ear, telling me how to move. You know, from Jay-Z to L.A. Reid to to my nigga Tango, to my nigga Tashawn. Like it was people around me that genuinely wanted to see me win, and I feel like that's rare nowadays.
Very rare.
You know what I'm saying? I had people in my corner that was like, nah, we want to see this dude get there. Right. And we going to make sure that he has the tools that he needs to get there. Like, I've never not recognized that. That's what I'm saying? Like I know that this shit don't happen for everybody. And, for the way that it does happen for certain people, it's always It's always something interesting. It's always something traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, my journey from where I was to where I am has been paved in fucking gold, bro. And I do not recognize that as a blessing because it don't happen like that for everybody. So it's a blessing. I appreciate everybody. Real shit.
We about to take a shot for you. There's no way you can't take like,
Yeah, that blue
a shot for
dog's
yourself.
looking at you.
I apologize.
No, I'll run for that one.
Yeah, this is a shot for you. Neil, you're a remarkable motherfucker. You're an impeccable motherfucker. You out here, you got hits after hits. Not only you got hits for yourself, you got features with other people that's hits, and then you have writing. You could write for another motherfucker. That's crazy. They tried to get me to write for another motherfucker. I was too lazy. I was like, fuck. Yeah, 'cause you gotta like. Let me take this shot and let me figure this out. Because what exactly you gotta do to write for some motherfucker? You gotta hang out with them. You gotta have tuna melts. No,
listen.
You don't gotta eat a tuna melt with somebody.
If you are blessed with the opportunity to sit and talk to the artist that you're writing for,
right,
that's a blessing, bro. Because like in the beginning,
you didn't even talk to these
you're just
motherfuckers.
writing records and hoping that somebody hear that shit and can relate to it. Like, you ain't had no inside track on who this person is, what this person's going through, how this person would deal with XYZ situation. You don't know none of that.
With those situations where you're not with them, are you writing general records where you
generic,
think,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like they're just like these general records that are gonna work.
I have always tried to lock myself into things that are timeless, things that are never gonna go anywhere.
Right.
The sound of a piano, that shit ain't gonna ever go out of style. The sound of a guitar, the sound of a drum, that shit ain't gonna never go out of style. Love as a feeling, as an emotion, as a topic, ain't gonna never go out of style.
Everybody love.
Yeah. If you felt it, if you've never felt it, if you craving it, you ain't never felt it and you wanna feel it, you have felt it, you know the black, white, and gray of that shit will never go away. It's water, bro. It's kind of needed and necessary for us to survive, right? So I've always locked myself into things that I felt like were never gonna go away, you know, and that's the way that you stay timeless. I pay attention to trend, but I don't lock into trend. You know what I mean? Music is always gonna evolve and expand and change as times change, as the people producing the music change. It's never gonna stay the same. You know what I'm saying?
But conceptually, it could be consistent. Music conceptually
it could, because people are always going to go through what they're going to go through.
Right.
But their description of that, or the art that they create based on that,
changes with time.
It's always going to change with the times.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've always kind of prided myself on being flexible. Like, I can't not be me. I'm gonna be me. Like, even in this new album, the self-explanatory album, there are songs on this album that are classic Neo. If you've been a Neo fan from since In My Own Words, you're gonna relate to these records right the fuck away, right? But there's also records on this album that are me acknowledging the fact that the times have changed, the sound has changed, the vibe has changed. I can never not be me. I'm always be me. But I'm gonna be the me that I can apply to whatever. I've always been flexible. I've always been able to move and make sense with whatever's going on. And those records, you know, so to the diehard Neo fan, you know, these are new records to you because you're accustomed to a certain sound from Neo. I just need you to jump into this album with an open mind. Just jump into this album anticipating quality, because even if you don't so much understand what the music is doing, even if it's not so much your bag, even if it's not so much your cup of tea, you will never ever be able to deny the quality. I do that for y'all. I make sure that my shit is quality, period. So that at the end of the day, if you can't say nothing else, you can say, that shit sounded amazing. Like, that's how I rock. That's how I rock.
Wait. Are you composing the music as well?
Huh?
Are you composing music as well?
To a degree. There's a group of producers that I work with I don't. It's not even fair to call them producers. I call them composers, because these are the kind of cats that you can tell them that you have an idea that sounds like this, and they go take that idea and run with it.
Right.
As opposed to giving you, all right, well, these are the kind of tracks I do, and that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I've always had an appreciation for the versatile producer.
Right.
You know, I can give you some hip hop shit. I can give you some quote unquote neo soul shit. I can give you some this like
electro shit.
Yeah, all of it. Because at the end of the day, I can apply me to whatever. Nigga, I could do a fucking rock song. I could do a polka record if I felt like it.
Polka record.
I could apply me to a polka record, straight up.
Fuck
Yeah.
polka.
You
Yeah.
do.
Not the game. Polka. The
No,
music.
polka and
Wooden
polka,
shoes,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
Wooden shoes and
You
getting
seen
it
the Polka
in.
King on Netflix?
Yeah.
Check it out. You seen the Polka King?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah,
Who
nigga.
starring in it?
We'll talk about off air.
All right, look. But look, the Fabulous record,
Make me better.
Make You Better.
Make Me Better.
That was recorded for Jay-Z originally?
When I did that hook, I was in the studio with Jay-Z. And I'll never forget this session because I'd always heard that Jay-Z doesn't write anything down. I had heard that like multiple times. Like he's not a cat that'll sit. Because there was a point in my career where I was a slave to a pen and pad. I had to write it down. I had to be able to visualize it. I had to see it. So I'm in the studio with Jay, and the beat is playing, and it's a beat from Timbaland. Shout out to Timbaland.
Shout out to Timbaland.
And he's like, what you hear to this? I'm like, all right, give me a minute. So I sit with my pad and pen, and I write. I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to write. And as I'm sitting there trying to figure it out, Beyonce comes into the studio. And they kind of like find a corner and like dip off from everybody. Mind you, this is Sony Studios in New York. That shit
54th
don't
Street.
exist. You know what I'm talking about,
Yes,
my
come
nigga.
on. Yes, let's
That
go.
shit don't exist no more.
Yes,
But so
yes.
much history was made in that building. So we in that building, and it's J and B in the corner, like, nigga, it might as well not have been nobody else in the room because they're just in each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this and I write, all right, I'm thinking about Jay-Z. I'm a movement by myself. Jay-Z. I'm a movement by myself.
I'm a
Jay-Z and
force.
Beyonce, but I'm a fucking force when we're together. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, Neo.
Mommy, I'm good all by myself. But you make me better. You feel me?
Nigga's different.
You feel me?
Crazy.
I'm watching him in the corner, like trying not to be a creep, because I'm
They're
like,
your
all right,
muse at the
this is
moment.
weird. If anybody turn around and look at me right now, they can be like, nigga, what the fuck you staring at? My bad, bro.
And you right. You're like, no.
My bad, bro. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But you can't help but feel the energy in the corner,
Oh,
like, because
this is so hard.
they are in the corner in their own fucking world. There might have well not have been nobody else in the room.
Right.
Like,
This
this
is
is the
hard.
vibe that they got.
This is hard.
And I'm just looking at it like, all right, I'm Jay-Z. I'm fucking Jay-Z. I'm a movement just by me, just by myself. I can walk in the room by myself and shit is gonna change because I'm in the room. I'm a movement, nigga.
Right.
But when I walk in with you, now I'm a force. Now, regardless of what you thought, regardless of what you felt like, your mood, everything about you changes because we are in the fucking room. You feel me? Like that's
Together.
different, bro. That shit is different. So I wrote that shit and I presented it to Jay, and he was like, "This is dope. This is some R&B shit. You should keep it." And it was like, yay and boo at the same time. It was like, nigga, I just took your whole
You didn't
vibe.
tell him that was the inspiration.
Oh no, of course not.
Oh,
Of course not. No. But in my mind, I'm like, you don't want it? Wait, what? Like I just took your whole element and put it in words, like your whole shit. And this is y'all. You and B supposed to get on this shit and spaz out, right?
Right.
Yeah, this shit is dope. Some R&B shit though. You should keep it.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Mr. Jay-Z.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll leave now.
Nigga, I thought I was on to something. Like, nigga, I have figured out. I have cracked the code. I have cracked the matrix on Jay-Z and Beyonce. boom. And that nigga said, yeah, that's dope. Keep it for yourself. I'm good.
He said, great story, buddy.
Right. So at this, mind you, this is Jay-Z telling me I should keep it for myself. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna keep it for myself. Right. So I write verses to the shit. I create a whole record, right? Everybody likes the record. You know, the team likes the record, but they don't love the record. There's other shit that's getting the attention. So this record kind of becomes just a fucking archive. It's just sitting in the archive, right? I don't honestly even know how it got to Fab, to be honest with you. I don't know how it got to Fab.
Fab just appeared with verses.
But Fab, but Fab just hit me up and they're like, yo, hey, this make me better shit? Nigga, you need to let me rock on this. And I'm like, bruh, go for it. Because again, it's an archive record at this point. It's
he
just
wasn't
sitting.
using it, right.
I wasn't using it. It's just sitting. He's like, bruh, you need to let me, do your thing. So he does his thing, sends it back to me. I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's one.
It.
And the rest is history. The label runs with it, and it becomes the Make Me Better that everybody knows. But originally, I wrote that shit with the intent. That night, I was like, yo, Beyonce and Jay-Z is gonna do a song to this tonight. It's happening right now. And I played the shit for Jay, and he was like, yeah, that's dope. That's some R&B shit.
That's cool.
Keep it for yourself.
Who produced that record?
That's Timbaland.
Oh, that's Timbaland.
Timbaland. Shout out to the boy Tim.
God, what a fucking amazing story, guys.
Man.
God damn.
So Timbaland had no say in any
Jay
of
was
that?
like, that shit is dope for you. For you, nigga.
What was Timbaland's take on all of that, though?
But Jay had to play it for Fab too, right?
I literally, you might want to ask Fab. I literally don't know how Fab heard the record. Because I didn't send it to
Timbaland
him.
showed it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because I can't imagine
don't know.
Timbaland just saying, I'm going to sit on this record too.
All I know is I get a hit from Fab out the blue like, yo, this shit is dope. You need to let me fuck with this. And I'm like, nigga, go for it. Go for it. Because at this point, it's literally just sitting in the archives. Like, I'm not doing nothing with it. It's just there. So he's like, yo, let me throw some verses to this. All right, nigga, do it.
Yeah.
And he did it, and that shit became, the song we know now. And the rest is history, bro. Yeah, it's just that.
Damn it. That is Yo, Fab. yo, what's going on? Yo, we got Neo. We on Drink Champs right now.
What's poppin', nigga?
Get it closer to the mic.
You there? Don't hang.
I thought y'all niggas usually FaceTime niggas though.
Yo,
I'm FaceTiming you right now. I'm FaceTiming you. My bad. Cause your FaceTime not on. You on some creepy shit. Why is my shit not working? My face. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm old school. Yeah. I'm old school. Fab, what's going on?
What's poppin', Pippin?
We got Neo here.
Yo, I'm drunk, so I'm telling the truth.
And he's drunk. You want to hold it, or you want me to ask the question and then I'm
No,
gonna pass it forward?
Go for it.
So.
Whatever y'all accusing him of, he didn't do it.
No. We're not accusing him of nothing. But look, check it. He wants to know, how did you hear about of the record You Made Me Better?
How did I hear about it?
Yeah.
Hove.
I said this.
Okay.
Jay was like, he got a smash record, but it's, in his words, I want to say, he said it's a Fab record. Like, it's too, I mean, Hove could have did it in my eyes, but he said it was too something and it was more Fab.
Nah, he said it's an R&B record.
Hold on.
So the night that I did this shit, I'm sitting there telling the story.
Put it to the mic, Neil.
I'm sitting there telling the story. The night that I did this shit was like the first night that I really saw any interaction between him and B, and that's what made me write it the way I wrote it. So I'm sitting there like, yo, I've cracked the code to Jay and Beyonce. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. And I played this shit for the nigga, and he was like, yeah, that's dope. You should keep it. Nigga, I was so honored and hurt at the same time.
Is that he saw, like, sometimes because you can see records that would perform or be in the right. But but you're right. I can't see how that's a J&B. Damn. You know
Bruh, the shit was inspired by just watching them sitting in the corner of the studio spazzing out, just being them. And the nigga was like, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, hold on to it. Keep that, homie. That's yours. I'm like, oh, okay, damn. But no, I literally never knew how the record got to you. I just, niggas was like, yo, Fab was like, he loved that shit, let's rock. I'm like, all right, fucking let's rock. But I never knew how it got to you. So yeah, that's where this whole came from.
It definitely was a whole alley-oop. And he came to me and was like, yo, I got this joint. He said, I think it's a smash. And he was like, I think he explained to me it was kind of originally set for him, but he think it was more up my lane. And I heard it. I said, yo, this joint is out of here. I said, I don't know why Hov giving me this record, but I ain't asking no questions.
That's crazy.
And, the rest is history.
Straight up. When the God give you a blessing, you don't question it, you just accept it. Straight up. My nigga, hey man, good to see you, brother.
Yo,
wait, hold on.
Yo, Fab, I just want to tell y'all, man, y'all making New York look so good. You, Jim Jones, Dave East. Every time I see y'all all together, Mano, man, I really, really appreciate y'all, man, for keeping that, camaraderie, Joel Santana, and that tightness, man. Y'all making us look good, man. I'm gonna come in and come hang out with y'all very soon. Are you on Rock the Bells? Because if you're not, can I bring you out as a special guest?
I'm not on Rock the Bells. If I'm here, I would love to pop out, but, just let me know.
I hate you. I'll let you know, Mayala. All right, Mayala. One love. Thank you so much. Peace. Make some noise for family. That's crazy that you didn't know that. You didn't know that Jay-Z, that's a lot about Jay. Because not only did he notice it was a hit, but he gave it away.
Yo, you gotta be a different kind of dude to be like, this is a hit, but this is a hit that's not for me.
Woo.
That's different.
What was the time frame between the time that he told you it's not for him, that's for you?
I mean, he told me that night it wasn't for me. It wasn't for him.
What's that time frame?
Yo, it was easily like a year. Like a year.
But the fact that Jay
when he told me that it wasn't for him, when he said like, yo, this is dope, you should hold on to it, I wrote verses to it. Like I wrote it like on some, all right, I'm gonna hold on to it for myself. And as much as we love the record, it just didn't feel right for the moves that we was making. It just never felt right. And then all of a sudden, Fab hit me like, yo, that make me better joint, nigga. That's me. Like, and I'm like, all right, let's rock.
All right.
But it wasn't. It happens like that sometimes. It's like it's. All the records that you write, the records that the world hears, you need to understand, it was like maybe 20 records that happened before that record. You know what I mean? And them shits is just sitting, waiting to be groomed properly to be presented to the world. Like, and that was what Make Me Better was. It was written for this. It was intended for this. Didn't so much work for that. We refreaked it and worked it for this, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
What I think is crazy is that he told you the record, you should just take the record for yourself. So he obviously, a year later, was like, this is a hit record. This guy did not put it out for himself. This needs to go somewhere.
Yeah. And to this day, I got records I'm sitting on right now that are hits, just not exactly hits for me. I'm waiting on, the right. I don't believe in a coincidence or an accident. I feel like everything that happens is supposed to happen, and it doesn't happen a second before it's supposed to happen. So there's a multitude of songs that I've written that I feel like if the world heard this, it would be a hit, but it's about who they hear it on. You know what I mean? If they heard it from me, maybe not so much. If they heard it from this cat, maybe.
Right.
So I have like a whole folder full of records that I'm just waiting on the right artist to jump up to be like, yo, yeah, all right, here, this is for you. Take this and go in the world and rock with this. Yeah.
Can you write a record for like Saucy Santana?
I can write anything, bro. Anything. words are words, and they have power. And if you learn the power of words, you could run the planet if you felt like it. I could run the planet if I felt like it. That's lightweight drunk, but lightweight me telling the truth. I could write a record for anybody, bro. I could write a rock record. I could write a polka record. I could write a Spanish record.
You
It doesn't
morph into
matter.
anything, right.
It doesn't matter. I can speak passionately about a subject matter, and that's part of what's needed to be able to write. The other part is melody and creativity. I have all these things. So yeah, I can write a record for anybody. It don't matter. It don't matter.
So a person just come to you and say, "You listen, man." My
I
girl
think Nori's saying, if I come to you,
I think I'm coming back.
What we doing, nigga? What we doing?
I'm coming back.
What we doing?
I
Say
didn't want
less.
to ride for a long
Say
time.
less. Yo,
but,
listen.
But I think I
Send
want.
me the beat with your verses on it.
I want you to
will
give me
put
send me the
V
beat,
hook
nigga.
on it. Alright, well, we can do that too.
I'm out of the loop.
We can do that too.
Nah,
I
I'm
got
with you,
you.
Dio.
No,
he wants you to reference his vocals.
Listen, I got you, nigga. I got you. Say
Are we
less.
taking a shot to that? Are we taking a shot to Neo bringing me out of retirement? But now,
Lord have mercy.
would
All
you,
right.
would you
If
do
I
a
bring you out of retirement,
yes?
You
When you
gon-
do
you
a
gon-
versus against Akon,
would I?
yes,
Absolutely.
and you smoking him? Let's just be told.
I mean,
That's for a free apartment in Africa.
listen.
That's the bet for the free apartment in Senegal.
It's a $5 million joint. Yeah.
I would happily do a versus against Akon. That's my brother. That's my guy.
Right.
And I feel like it would be entertaining as fuck. His catalog versus my catalog. I feel like that would be super entertaining. Yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah, I feel like I take that. I feel like I take that on.
Hold on. You're supposed to salute this nigga. He didn't even salute. This nigga just
Dale que tú puedes.
It's a good
Y'all did
versus
this.
right there, though.
This is y'all did this. okay?
Akon versus Neil. That's a good versus, man.
Feel
And
like
the
it.
prize is a condo in Africa?
Listen, if I win and I don't get some residency in this city that he's creating, I'm gonna feel away. Yeah.
Okay, but let me just ask you something because we just came up with a question.
Mm-hmm.
These records that you wrote for Michael,
Yeah.
would you give them to Janet?
That's what I said.
Yo.
That's what I told him, and nobody was
Yes.
listening.
Somebody
Yeah, we didn't listen,
somebody
sir.
just approached me
You
with
was in
that
the bathroom when
idea.
you said it.
Nah, I said it to him, and then y'all was talking over each other.
No, we didn't hear you,
Bro,
sir.
rewind the tape.
No, real shit. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea because that
Don't
allows,
point at him, point at me.
That allows me to.
Don't point at this guy. Someone just.
Yes.
No, that allows me to keep it. To keep
Family.
it genuine, to keep it real. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? While at the same time,
You give it to Freddie, too.
making sure that the records is gonna get the recognition that they need. Wait, what happened?
Give it to Freddie
Freddie
Jackson.
Jackson.
You don't know Freddie Jackson, then he got the finger waves. I'm not lying.
You wrong, man.
Freddie Jackson. Come on, with y'all, why y'all laughing? Freddie Jackson got the finger wave, he outside. He outside. It's Michael brother.
You know what? Shout out the iconic Freddie Jackson.
He part of the Jackson 5.
He is not.
He was not?
He is not.
I went too far, my bad.
He is not.
I was shooting my
Freddie
shot.
Jackson was solo?
Freddie Jackson was definitely not part
He was a solo artist?
Not,
He was in Jackson 6?
Not you or my lady, Freddie Jackson. He wasn't in He wasn't in Jackson 5. He wasn't.
No, my bad.
Everything I need and more. Hey,
Hey, man.
shout out Freddie Jackson. I don't know what Noriega has against you, Freddie.
Hey man,
I don't know.
I'm gonna take a shot to Freddie Jackson. Man. This nigga,
You taking a
after
shot
all
to
he
the
done
fart
been through,
to-
he deserved for us to take a shot for Freddie Jackson and the finger waves.
Listen, man,
Oh,
get
yeah.
back to my
Take a shot
original
for the finger
idea
wave.
of
What?
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, Janet Jackson, that's fire.
That's a good
actually
idea.
fire.
That's actually a really good idea. Because that represents and respects Michael Jackson's legacy while at the same time not being, so far outside of what he was and what he would have done anyway. So no, that's a really good idea.
And
Actually.
you know his daughter and her son is an artist too.
Who that?
Mike got a daughter or a son that's being an artist.
Not or. He got a daughter
Yeah, I
and a
forget
son.
which one.
No, I think he got both.
It's both.
Yeah,
they both
yeah,
being
yeah.
an artist, right?
Well, I don't know if they both artists, but he got a daughter and a son.
Oh,
Legacy doesn't validate you for me in
Yeah.
regard to talent.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Right.
I don't,
Talent
I don't give a fuck who your daddy was. What can you
No,
do?
I think Janet would be the better.
I'm gonna tell you what my grandfather told me. The first time my grandfather met me after I was famous, my Puerto Rican grandfather. He said, "Your talent comes from my dick." I said,
Yo, he was totally correct. He was totally correct.
He was like, Jesus. He said, "Your mother don't sing, your father don't sing. It's me." He was like, and I was like, "Damn, you're aggressive."
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope as fuck.
Because he was how you call it? One of those the bass. He played the bass.
I like the way you said. What do you call it?
He got you straight right away.
He was like, "Yo,
nigga, don't ever get it fucked up. Your talent comes from me.
Your talent comes
Don't ever get it fucked up.
Yeah, not your
Not
mother.
your pops.
Yeah,
Not
or
your mom.
Yeah,
It's me.
Yeah,
It's me.
He dead seriously said that to me.
That's dope.
And then I looked at pictures, and then they showed me pictures of him touring, and I was like, "Damn, he's kind of correct."
Nigga,
But
you
he
got
said
a
from
point.
his dick.
But because he's Puerto Rican and he's like disrespectful.
Yeah, your talent comes from my
He's
dick.
like, "Your talent comes from my dick." Like I said, wait a minute, God, we just kind of met. Like,
And you said, let's take a shot to that.
you know what? I'm saying it now. I didn't say it then. I didn't say it then, but we're gonna take a shot to that. And we're gonna take
That's
a shot to
dope.
Neo because your career is truly,
Brother, thank you, man.
truly beautiful, truly dope, man. And to see the level that you at, to see the humbleness that you still display, because you don't got to be humble. You definitely don't have to be humble.
I don't have to be, but it's more fun.
How many Grammys you got?
I got only three. Only three.
Three's more
Only
than
three.
Most people, they don't even invite me to the
listen.
Grammys.
I say
This nigga
only.
talking
I
about
say
only three.
I
I
say
got
only
negative
three.
three.
I was nominated and they said, "Don't come though."
Wow.
They didn't want my kind of company. They knew that.
They ain't
off
want the
top.
super thug in the building. They ain't want that. No, I say only three
I
because
feel like we gotta take a shot to your 3 Grammys though.
we can do that. We can do
Yes,
that.
please, come on. Load
But
up.
Stevie Wonder got double-digit Grammys. You know what I'm talking about?
That's Stevie Wonder. Man.
He also
Nah,
can
come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna put myself in the category of the greats. How else can I achieve
You should.
that greatness if I don't rock with the greats?
sing. Right.
Stevie Wonder got double-digit Grammys,
Yes. That's it.
which
That's it.
means I got more work to do.
Got more work to
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Right.
I've
Chance
done
to get
work.
to hear you.
I've done great things.
Right.
I'm gracious and I appreciate all the love that I've received, but there's so much more shit to do.
Right.
So much more shit to do. So as long as y'all giving a fuck,
Like who?
I'm gonna continue rocking.
Who's a record that you have never done that you want to do?
Okay, so I've written records for Beyonce. We've never done anything
record
together. Right? Right.
That's gotta get done.
I've done songs like, you know, with certain motherfuckers that I would love to do a song with them, not just me writing for them.
Right.
You know, I'm anxious to see what me and Drake will come up with in the studio. Like that might be interesting.
That,
you know,
I can see that.
it might be trash, but it might be interesting.
No, I can
not gonna
see
be
that.
trash.
Not gonna be trash.
It's a 50-50. I'm
not gonna be
willing to
trash.
take the chance
Nah,
and just
it's
see what it could
70-30
be.
at
We're
best.
not doing that. It's not gonna be trash.
Well, there
it's
you go.
Gonna be it's gonna be. We're gonna call it panty wet music.
I like it. I like it.
That should be the
I
label
like it.
too.
Panty wet music.
Yes.
Incorporated.
Drake,
Because
holla at your boy. Let's figure it out.
Because they got to get
Real shit.
They just got to. They got to be like. Yeah, start off.
Yeah, that should be your logo right there when he goes, just pause
Yeah,
and
that was-
and that's the logo.
And then you see the panties, and then it just turned dry. It just turned wet.
Well, it can't
Like,
turn dry.
holy
You just
shit.
you
Wow.
just
I mean,
fuck it
wet.
up.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
So it's
like
like-
it just
like-
it's like that wet spot
like
just popped up there.
A
Whoa.
huge set of panties just sitting over the crowd
Yeah.
like a hologram, a holographic set of panties.
And then you're on stage, and then the rain
them
just
shits
falls on you from the
drip-
panties.
just get wet and
Because
then
if
drip on over
you
everything.
and Drake do a record and 9 million people don't get pregnant, y'all failed.
True.
If you impregnate the globe,
There's
You got to
truth to
pregnant
that.
9 million people.
Yeah.
Hey, Aubrey, holla at your boy. Listen, let's
Did you call
let's.
him Aubrey?
I did.
I respect it.
I did. It's his name.
Yeah.
It's his name.
It's just
I mean,
me.
Drake
I
is
don't
his name,
call
too.
rappers by their real names.
Why not?
I will never call LL Cool J Tard.
I would call you by your real name if I knew your real name because I fuck with you.
Yes.
If I was just a fan,
Yes.
then I would call you by your artist name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with you as a
I
person.
fuck with you as a person too.
So I would call
But I'ma
you by
always
your
call you
actual
Neo, 'cause
name.
You know why? Que linda, ma.
Hey, Linda, ma.
You owe Petey Crack a record, though. We gonna give Petey Crack a record.
Petey, holla at your boy. What you mean, bro?
That's gonna be a crazy record. Let's do it right
Say
now.
less. Say less.
In
I'm in.
2022, what would a
I'm
Neo
in.
Petey Crack record sound like?
I don't know, but if it has any, if
Can we
what
write a
we've
record
done
right now?
already has any entrance on that, know that it's gonna be some fire shit. It's gonna be
That's
dope.
right. Cause you don't do no bullshit. You refuse to do mediocre records.
Why? What for? There's enough of that in the world. You don't need it from me.
You look diabolical right now.
My bad. Was that light? My bad. My bad.
No, it's a certain way that the way you pop shit is fucking dope. I'm just being honest. You know we have everybody on here because you
Listen.
pop shit kind of humble, but it's not
Nigga,
humble.
listen.
It's like the title of your album. It's
If I'm gonna go there, it's gonna be based in facts. I'm never the nigga popping shit and then you go and do the research and it ain't valid. Nah. If I'm a pop shit, and mind you, I don't have to pop shit because you can Google it. You can see it. You can see it. If you really want to see it, you can see it. I don't gotta point you in the direction. Nah. If you're really thirsty, the water's over there. I don't have to lead you there. You can go there yourself and get fulfilled. That's what it is. That's what it is. I do what I do. I've been doing what I've done for roughly 20 years at this point.
Sound like Noriega.
And I'm doing it like I do it for TV. God damn it, that's what it is. I'm done.
Gotta make some noise for that.
My last question. Let It Go. That's that worldwide music.
Wait, which one?
Let It Go.
Let it go.
Wait, how's the dance go? How's the dance go?
I ain't mad. Listen,
Hey man, you bringing the shit out of me.
so you can get a thug to put his hands up on purpose.
Yeah.
You did something with that.
And I also used to
With
like
a
Ecstasy.
purpose.
So, yeah. Ecstasy was fucking
Eddie
fantastic.
gave
Ibiza
something
music.
life.
Ibiza music.
Yeah. He used to tell me Ecstasy.
No, Eddie gave this guy.
Mood altering
No, not me.
music.
This guy. I keep
That's what it
transferring.
is.
Because me and Ja Rule both took Ecstasy, and he's always on time. I ain't make shit. Shit ain't worked out for me, y'all. He told me this is the key to making.
He's like, this is a
He
promised
took the shit and
land.
got
He
expired.
lied to me. He told me this is the
It's
key
okay.
to making girl music.
Listen.
I tried to make. Listen, this is the big thing. I can't make a girl record if it hurt. If I can
I can
kill
help you.
myself. So
I can help you.
I need at least one girl
I can help
hit
you.
record.
I can help you. Listen, okay. So let me work this out for you.
Let me please.
If any woman on the planet has ever danced to a Noriega record,
yes,
you can make a girl record.
I need a
Facts.
girl.
Because they fuck with your voice, they fuck
Yes.
with your tone, they fuck with your vibe. You just need somebody to step in and remind them that they fuck with your vibe. It's like,
And
nah,
remind-
you know this
I
vibe.
remind them that I'm a finger popper.
Straight up.
Yep.
Straight up.
Maybe stop there.
Straight up. I can
So maybe
help
that's
you
the record. That's the
remind
girl
them.
record. The
Finger
finger
popper?
popper.
It's the finger popper.
The
I
finger
can help
popper.
remind
Like
them.
finger
I'm not sure nobody's gonna
popping.
prove it. No. Come on, we got bread, so you know.
We're gonna find a flyer way to
Yeah.
express to
Finger
them
popping?
that
Yeah.
you're the finger popper.
Yeah.
We're gonna find a fly
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
Smooth
to let it be known.
slide.
Oh my God, I'm enjoying myself.
Smooth slide.
Oh my God. And
He
Leo been
said
taking my
smooth
lighter all
slide.
night. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
been beeping this. Let me get my lighter back, buddy.
He done jacked you.
He been on some smooth R&B shit. Nigga ain't thinking that. I see you, y'all. There's cameras all
He's like,
around
I
this
took it a long
motherfucker.
time ago, naughty.
But you made a record called Mad.
Yes, sir. I absolutely did.
Why were you mad?
I wasn't mad. I was telling her that I find it sexy when she's mad. That's the record. Yeah. Wait. Let me get that right. So there's two records. There's Mad,
And matter.
and then there's When You're Mad. When You're Mad is a joint that's telling the chick that she's sexy when she's mad. Because I remember, I recall the female that I wrote the song about. Like, she was about 3 feet tall. She was itty bitty, right?
Yeah.
But she was a little firecracker. So whenever she would get upset,
You out here
she'd
shooting
like,
dogs.
she'd like crinkle her nose up like she was a little thug. But it's like bitch, you 3 feet tall. You 3 feet tall. Cut it out. So it was just beautiful, right? It was. I just really used to get off on what she would look at me like when she was upset. So that's where that saying.
You was
That's
fucking
where that
bitches
song
like
came
your
from.
dick standing up.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yo, man.
You know?
I went too
Listen,
far.
I've
I feel like
always
I
been a
You didn't go too
fan.
high.
I've always been a fan of convenience. You know what I'm saying? If I can just stand where I'm at and you can stand where you at and get it going, that's convenient for everyone. You know what I mean? That's
We're
a
going
beautiful thing.
The convenience store?
So that's when you're mad.
And then you had
Mad is a whole other song talking about being in a relationship and not going to bed mad at a situation.
the same 3 foot tall person?
No, it's a different person. It's a different person. Different person. No, this person, you're in a relationship with this person, and the whole concept of y'all beefing and you go to bed with the beef still hot, like that's
ain't
not
right.
cool. That shit ain't cool.
Right.
Nobody wants to wake up beefing. I
hot
don't want
coal.
that. I don't want that. So I've always been the cat. Like, listen, let's try to figure this shit out right now. Let's find the resolution right now, as opposed to going to sleeping on it and waking up tomorrow still fucked up trying to figure out what we're doing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's figure out what we're doing right now. That's me.
That's real. Now, what was the
I have
haze?
to pee again. Okay.
Before you pee, all right.
Now we're going to take a picture and everything.
What was the
Hold on.
hazing process?
It's a lot of fucking
What was the
vodka, yeah.
hazing process like in the movie Stomp Your Yard?
The Haitian
The
project?
hazing.
Oh.
There wasn't any hazing process.
They didn't hit you with a paddle?
I will say this. I moved to Atlanta after I
From
shot.
Vegas. You from Vegas?
From Vegas. I moved to
you're the
Atlanta.
first nigga I know from
after I
Vegas.
shot Stomp the Yard. Yeah. I was not aware of a place
Who the
where
fuck is watching
every
Marvel
female
movies?
that I came in contact with had just the most amazing and most beautiful ass I'd ever seen in life until I came to Atlanta to shoot Stomp the Yard. So I moved there after we shot the film. I did.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Okay, I'm gonna go urinate. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. I'm in. So there wasn't no hazing.
No hazing.
No hazing.
Not for Stomp the Yard.
Nick Cannon ain't violate you.
Nick Cannon was not there for Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard was not Nick Cannon. You thinking drumline. It's okay. It's all right. It happened. It happened. No, real shit. Cats regularly run up on me like, yo, you was dope in drumline, man. I wasn't in drumline. That wasn't me. It wasn't me, man.
But you was dope in drumline, though.
Great role.
You killed that.
Oh my god. Oh man.
It's all good.
Good man. Let's talk about that.
Good man. The album, the song, the whole nine.
Yes. Cause I'm a good man.
I believe you.
Yes. Please believe me.
I genuinely believe you.
Yes.
I believe that you can't be a good man without exploring what it is to not be a good man. You need the contrast. You need it. You know, it's not a chore to be a bad man. That shit is easy. You know, it's easy to run around and just doing whatever the fuck it is you want to do because you want to do it. The chore is to be a good man. It requires discipline.
Restraint.
It requires restraint. It requires self-control. You know what I'm saying? Something that is rare in us, you know. Just as a human being, we pick desire over necessity all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit you want to do versus the shit you need to do. All day long, you pick the shit you want to do, right? You know, so to on purpose say, this is what I want to do, but this is what I should do, and then to do what you should do. Like that's a thing. That's a thing. You can't you can't overlook that like it's small, because it's not small. Because again, people do what they want to do all day long, men and women. Men and women. All right, it ain't just us. It ain't just us. So to have the level of discipline to do what you're supposed to do versus what you want to do, that's something that should be celebrated, you know. And anybody acting holier than thou, to hell with you, because you can't sit here and act like I'm not telling the truth, you know. Just because it's an ugly truth, it's still the truth.
Right.
Still the truth.
So, you also made a record where you said, "Don't love me." What was it called?
Yeah, so the new album, self-explanatory. The song Don't Love Me, I wrote that, mind you, it didn't start out as a song. It started out as a letter. It's a letter that I wrote to my wife,
Because
and
you feel like you express yourself more when you write it down.
yeah, I've always been better at writing it down, like to
I
speak
read
it
that.
out in the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? When she pissed off and you pissed off, but you still trying to figure out a way to get your point across. I've never been good at that shit, yo. And I've always been the cat to say, know thyself, know what you're not good at, know what you are good at, work towards your strengths, work on your weaknesses, right? So if I know that I can't in the moment say this to you and get it across to you, I'm gonna fall back, I'm gonna retreat for the moment, and I'm gonna write it down, right? So that particular song started out as a letter that I wrote to my wife, basically saying to her, I know you wanna be here, but I don't think that you should be here because I don't think that I can be the kind of man that you deserve. You know what I mean? And it takes a level of vulnerability. It takes a level of just kind of taking pride off the table to even come to that realization. You know, so it's a know thyself moment. Like if you in a relationship with somebody and you definitely dig that somebody, but you know in your heart of hearts and in your mind of minds that you're not gonna do what that somebody wants you to do.
So I'm sorry, because this
come
is
on.
probably the realest question I probably asked on this show. So at one point, because this is ill, you felt like you couldn't be there for your wife so much that you was willing to give her away.
Not give her away,
Give up on the relationship.
but in the relationship, because I knew that I was hurting her. I knew that the person that I was in the moment was hurting her, and I was so enthralled in being that person that I looked at it like, all right, me being this person is hurting her to the point where I'll let her go before I allow myself to continue hurting her. You know what I mean? And so all right, so here's the flip. Because that was honest on me. I was being honest. But at the end of the same day, we just discussed how we choose desire over necessity all day long, right? So here's what her response to that was. Okay, so you're telling me that you can't be this person. Is it that you can't be this person, or is it that you won't be this person? Because it's not like there's somebody physically holding you back from being this person. Like it's all decision. It's what you decide to be. It's who you decide to be. It's what you decide to do versus what you decide to not do. Right. So it's all on you. So if you to tell me that you can't be this person, you're telling me that there's something outside of you that is preventing you from being this person. It's either that, or it's not that you can't be this person, it's that you won't
Or don't want to
be this person.
Okay.
Because again, it's all decision based. So you're deciding to not be who you know I need. That's a decision that you're making. And if that's the decision you're making, then yeah, we should get a divorce.
And all 5 of your kids are what?
No, I have 2 from a relationship prior. 2 from, shout out to Monietta Shaw, it's mother of my 2 oldest children. It's my homegirl, it's my folks. And then we have 3 together, me and my wife, Crystal. Yeah. So, it literally took her pointing that out to me for me to realize, yo, I'm lightweight trying to cop out right now, and she's not letting me. She's not letting me cop out. Like, there's something to that, man. You got to pay attention to that. Like, this woman's love for you is so strong that she's not allowing you to be a fucking coward right now. She's not allowing you to do that. You know what I'm saying? She's holding you accountable and making you stand up for what it is that you truly want. If you want to be that, go be that, and that's that. But don't tell me that you want to be over here, but you don't feel like you can, because that's bullshit. If you want to be here, you're gonna be here, and that's the reality of it. And that's the reason that we're still together, because you can't come across somebody that is that enlightened and that willing to hold you accountable on your bullshit, even at the level that you are. Like, nigga, I'm the breadwinner. I take care of my family. Period. No one has to worry about anything because of me. Right? So there's a level of me that says within myself that I'm within my right to do whatever the fuck I want to do because of the fact that I take care of everybody in my family.
I had to learn that the hard way.
You feel that.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you decide to be married. You decide to take that choice. You decide to take that step. that is you saying that though you understand, you have the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do, whenever the fuck you want to do, because you provide for your whole family. You are deciding to consider the emotions and feelings and concern of another person. You're deciding to do that.
Right.
It's a choice that you're making. To then turn around and like and to be fucked up towards that, like it's like you fucking yourself up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Real true.
It's
Real
self-destructive. It's
It is,
self-destructive.
Real
yeah,
talk.
it is self-destructive.
I understand.
And mind you, I don't ever want a motherfucker to feel like what I'm saying is that it's not it's easy. Nah, of course.
none of it is
Temptation wouldn't be temptation if it wasn't difficult. Like that's the reason that it's called what it's called. It's temptation. Yeah. But there's a point in life where you gotta be like, all right, do I genuinely care about this person? If I genuinely care about this person, am I gonna continue doing the shit that I know is genuinely hurting this person?
And you have to outmaneuver temptation as well.
Yeah.
You know what tempts you. You gotta
Indeed.
get out that way.
Absolutely. But see. So there's a concept in
Your hat
that.
off. Oh shit.
Oh no, I just to scratch my head.
Holy moly guacamole.
To anybody that's never seen Neo's head, it's just a big ass head and an awkward hairline, baby. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong, you know. Ain't no buckles and fucking, ain't no weird
We
shit.
taking a
It's just-
shot for that, man.
It's a big ass head. That's it. That's all it is.
We
Of
taking
course
a shot.
we're taking a shot
We
for
gotta
that.
take a shot.
We gotta take a shot for that.
I'll take a shot. For
I
that.
think there's only three times you took your hat off. Salute. Damn, my brother. You really a legend though, bro. You really a legend. You really kept it to the R&B core.
You know what's strange? I'm gonna tell you. My compliment has changed. So like now, like people will run up on me and be like, "Yo, you were my entire high school career. Like my entire high school experience was you." I'm 42, right?
A lot of niggas finger popping. See your shit.
A lot of niggas
Just be clear.
A lot of niggas finger popping to my shit. But I have to accept that is a compliment for a nigga to be like, yo.
You thought it wasn't a compliment at first?
I've loved your music since I was 11 years old. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Leo, can I stop you for 1 second? Let me just tell you what niggas tell me. They be like, I did a bid to your shit. That's fucked up.
Wow.
Don't lie. You like,
I don't like that. I used to, back in the days, I just be like, word up. But then I'm like, my nigga, do I owe you some money? Like, why did you go to jail for me?
Why did you feel like
why
you
did
had to express that to me
listen
right now?
You listen to my music, then you shot
think
me?
he said I did a bid
Like,
to your
sorry.
music.
I'm so sorry. So at least, but they made babies to your shit.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
shot niggas to my shit.
No, it just, I feel like the music industry is very good at hiding from you the fact that you are aging. Like, nigga, I'm 42 years old.
Now you ain't
I'm
aging, bro.
42,
Nah.
bro.
Fuck that. Listen to her. He ain't aging. You looking good. You out
What?
here. You out
I
here.
appreciate
still.
it.
No. We ain't gonna
I
let you do that
appreciate
to
it.
yourself.
No. Nigga, I'm handsome as fuck. I know that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say that
now.
with zero.
Go
I say
ahead
that with
now.
zero ego. I'm a beautiful motherfucker. No, what I'm saying is to know that my album came out in like what was it? 06? 06, nigga. We in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
my album
22.
came out in 06.
We 2 years
And-
after, I don't know, we the
2022.
Mandela effect, but it's 2022.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm
You
drunk.
officially
Fuck y'all.
OG.
You know what I'm talking
You
about?
officially OG.
But yeah, so it's like I'm either Unc or OG now.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's different from when I first came out and the love that I would get when I first came out versus the love that I get now. It's still love.
You was the young
but it's
homie
a
then.
different kind of love. It's
Yeah.
like I grew up to you type love.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess it's just me. Like when I'm in the moment, when I'm moving and shaking, I don't realize the time that's passing. Like nigga, we toured off of in my own word, not in my own words. You're the Gentleman. We toured off of You're the Gentleman for 3 years straight,
We talking about this.
nigga.
I told y'all niggas about this.
On the road, 3 years
Super Thug, 3
straight.
years straight. Gotta go.
You come home for 2 days and you back out like 3 years straight, right?
Different times, man.
You know what I'm talking about? So
What's wrong with
so once that shit is done and you come home and it's like, oh shit, nigga, we did win 3 Grammys. Oh shit, nigga,
ain't
we
win no
did
Grammys.
we did sell this many records. Oh shit, nigga, we did do Wembley Stadium. 80,000 motherfuckers jumping up and down at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It hits you all in one moment. Like, yo, we have made moves in this shit, but not until you sit still.
With age.
So to sit still now is like I'm 42 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do these little walkthroughs, these little hostings or whatever, and it's and like little chicks run up on me like, "Oh my God, I've loved you since I was 12," and it's like, how do you take that? You know, I mean,
She's
it's because
27
mind
now?
you, it's love. She's giving love. I've loved you since I was 12. So Sick came out when I was 12 years old. Fuck, she's 20 now.
But listen. You know how you take this? Let's think about the icons we've spoke about on the show already. The
Alright,
Patti
bro.
LaBelle's,
Yes.
Alright, bro.
the Stevie Wonders, the Bobby Browns, the Michael Jacksons, the Princes. It's generational.
Go ahead,
Age
man.
is age. We're all gonna age.
We all gotta
That's
do
why
it.
I don't understand
We all gotta
ageism.
do it.
That's
I
why
don't
he
get-
over here in Beijing.
No, that's fact. No, that's reality. That's actually true. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna die. Fuck it. It's good. I didn't think it was gonna go white, but that's another story.
You good, man. You good.
But it's true. It's ageism. That doesn't make sense. We're all destined
going
for
to
that.
do it. It has
But we
to
want to be
happen.
legend. Look, in what we're doing in entertainment, listen to the legends that we talked about, the icons we've spoken about. You can't let that bother you because you are leading to that icon status.
Real shit. Real shit.
You want to be that person that transcends generations. Not that 11-year-old or that 17-year-old or someone calls it OG
That had a
or
TikTok
someone
hit.
calls you auntie or uncle or whatever. That don't
Snapping
matter.
your fingers.
That don't matter.
That's real. That's real.
You fuck with TikTok?
I fuck with TikTok. I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok.
It feels
I'll
like
say that because, mind you, because of TikTok, my record "Because of You" is charting right now. You know what I'm saying? That's from my second fucking album. Nigga, I've been here damn near 20 years. A song from my second album is charting because of TikTok. Because some little cat somewhere decided to get on there and figure out a dance, whatever, to my shit.
I like that dance.
So I can't ever.
You liked it his dance or
The dance he just did, it was fire.
Well, what I'm saying, I can't ever feel a way about TikTok because that reality is reality.
Right.
However, at the same time, there's songs that I've discovered via TikTok. There's artists that I've discovered via TikTok. And it's like, what happens more often than not is that you hear the song on TikTok for the first time, with whatever, clever ass video or creative whatever visual has been put
algorithms
to it,
being-
whatever the case may be. And then you go to Apple Music, you go to Spotify, Pandora,
It's
whatever,
not top 10.
and you listen to the whole record, and you realize the only part of the song that you like
is that TikTok part?
is the TikTok part.
Right.
That is damaging. That is damaging to the point where there's literally cats going to the studio creating records specifically for the TikTok
It's like the
algorithm.
ringtone era.
You get 15 minutes of quality. You get 30 minutes of quality. Anything after that, it don't even fucking matter. Because you got your 15 seconds. You got your 30 seconds, right?
Damn.
You know what I mean? So that's the love and hate. Again, I've discovered artists off of TikTok. I've discovered music off of TikTok. But at the same time, for a cat to go into the studio and create art based off of the boundaries that TikTok has created, that's a problem for me, personally. You know what I mean? That's a problem for me. I had to accept the fact that as music evolves, attention spans are shorter now.
Yeah, 15
So
seconds.
where, shout out to the boy, what's my boy, Capella Gray, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about? The Gallus. Gallus, the city is my palace, what I'm gonna do. The song is like 2
That
minutes
sounds
long.
amazing. What is
You know what I'm
it?
talking about? Shout out to the boy. I made Capella Gray, I don't know his name, I'm whack right now. But shout out to him. But that is just prime example of the fact that attention spans are shorter now.
Yes.
That's not like for the standard of what a song is supposed to be.
Right.
That's not a full
it's
song.
It's not 3 verses no more.
It's 2 minutes. It's a 2 minute record.
It's some hit records
it's
that's
shorter,
a minute
it's
and
shorter.
41 seconds.
Bruh, right? This is TikTok's.
Algorithm.
Yeah, this is why it is what it is. TikTok has created this to where anything over 2 minutes is too long. They've banked on the fact that attention spans are shorter, and they play to that. You get 15 seconds.
Does that
you
make
get 30
you make?
seconds.
Does that make you make records different?
Not me. That'll make an artist make records different. But I don't make music specifically for TikTok. I make music for people. Now, if a person finds it within themselves to take 15 seconds of a song that I created and do something TikTok
on them,
to
right.
it, I'm not gonna stand in his way. But I will never go in the studio like, all right, let's create some shit that's gonna
TikTok
rock on
record.
TikTok. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's
A
no.
Triller record.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, nah.
Come on. I came up in the era where Luther Vandross could do a 10-minute song, and you didn't realize it was 10 minutes until it was over.
That was the point.
You know what I'm talking about? Cause you was just in the whole time. Every swell, every lyric, every fucking violin lick, whatever you was in, and then the shit was over, and you was like, oh shit, we've been here for 15 fucking minutes. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. And to truly get your point across, I'm sorry, sometimes it takes a little longer than 2 minutes. It takes a little longer than
You
the
need
time
3 verses,
allotted.
in my opinion.
Say again?
In my opinion, you need 3 verses.
Yeah, at least.
So let me ask you. Elton John comes to you. I asked you about Sophie Santana earlier. I don't know if you caught it. But Elton John comes to you. And Elton John says, I want you to write a record for me. But he gives you the subject matter. It's not necessarily something that you are a part of. You're a straight man. Yes, we understand that. But Elton John want to get a little ranchy.
Right.
And he wanted to do that. How do you go about saying, "Oh, John, I got you"?
To be a songwriter,
Yes.
to step out in front of the world and declare yourself a songwriter, is to declare yourself a public servant. Meaning, I am a person that writes music for the world. I'm a person that writes music for the world to enjoy. If Elton John comes to me and says he wants to write a gay anthem, but I'm not gay, but he comes to me and says he likes the way that I use words, then I'm gonna jump in. And that's what that's what I try to get a lot of these young songwriters to understand. The more versatile you are, the bigger the potential for your bag. If a gay artist comes to you and asks for a song and you're not gay, so what, you're not gonna write the song?
Doesn't mean the way you write it is gay for you. It's
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You find a way to tap into their shit. You find a way to. I got into songwriting. I can't front about this. I got into songwriting because of the ability to not be me.
Right.
There was a point in my life where I ain't want to be me. I ain't want my reality. I want any other reality but mine. Songwriting allows that. If I write a song for Beyonce, in that moment, I'm fucking Beyonce. Goddamn, I'm her.
Salsa Fierce.
I'm here. I'm whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not me. And that was the attraction to songwriting initially. I ain't want to be me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's deep and it's dark and it's dumb and I don't want to go there. But there was a point in my life where anything outside of who I was good for me. And that's what helped me really lock into songwriting. You know what I mean? So if you're writing for somebody other than yourself, you have to consider the fact that you're writing for somebody other than you. This is not
Cater to
about
their
you,
audience.
a person that likes Mexican food and digs the color red. No, you're writing for somebody else.
Right.
This is somebody outside of you. This motherfucker likes purple and fucking Italian food. Whatever the fuck.
And big
You lock
titties.
into that and you write from there.
Right.
That's how I've always got it in. And that shit has worked for me.
So
Shit, I was-
anybody can come to you. and
Anybody.
write a subject about anybody. Like
Anybody.
If a person like pistachio ice cream.
No. Because I see what you're doing. Go.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
there. Go there.
And you have you ever had pistachio ice cream?
I have. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
But he will put himself
However,
in the
Great example.
if Beyonce came to me and said, "Yo,
I want pistachio ice cream.
I love pistachio ice cream and I want to sing about it," nigga, I'm gonna write the song to make.
Phenomenal song.
I'm gonna write the song to make you like pistachio ice cream. If you don't fuck
you
with
will like it
pistachio
yourself.
ice cream,
you will find
get it?
yourself liking it too.
I'm gonna write the song to make you go, "Yo, I ain't never had pistachio ice cream,
But I'm gonna get
yo,
that
let's
today.
get some fucking pistachio ice cream."
Get it.
I'm gonna write that record. That's the mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Italian Ice King in Queens, New York. That was y'all shout out because that's my
Straight
favorite
up.
Italian. Pistachio ice cream. That's my favorite.
No.
Shout out to pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio ice cream. I'm sorry. What did I say?
You said some other shit.
Shout out to
yeah.
pistachios. Period. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Neil, you want to smoke a blunt with me?
I've been
Before we
smoking.
get up outta here,
I've been
let's
smoking.
take a picture
You
with the
smoke
blunt.
organic
God's
blunt.
blunt. Let's smoke a blunt together.
A
Let's do
real
it.
blunt. Hey, give him a blunt. Give him a blunt.
Listen, I came here from the airport.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we
I
tried to
didn't go
get you
to the
fucked
hotel.
up. It was a setup.
I came
Corey,
from the airport.
Everybody ain't on it.
Straight here. My
Everybody ain't on
motherfucking
it.
suitcase is in the back room over there. All right.
Okay.
Fuck with y'all.
Yes.
Like fuck with y'all. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, dog.
I've worked hard enough in this business to be like, hey, I understand y'all got a time frame, but I'm gonna go to the hotel and get my shit straight, and then I'm gonna fuck with y'all, right? I've worked hard enough
But you
to
came straight
demand
Yeah,
that.
you came
I
straight
came
here.
here from
Nah,
the
you did,
airport.
Thank you,
you
my
did, you
brother.
did.
Thank
From
you.
the airport.
Thank you, my brother.
Cause I fuck with y'all.
Nah,
No,
we
real
because
appreciate
you
dog.
know why? You know why? I'm gonna be honest, man. We so artist friendly. We so artist based, and we so. The thing about it is, I've lived this life that you're living. I lived it, and I wanna salute it. Like I love this life so much. It changed my life. Like I literally had 6 months to find a job when I came home from jail, and my job that I found was hip hop.
Straight the fuck up.
That shit
nigga.
saved my life.
Straight
So
up.
this is my way of giving back, and this is my way of seeing people like you know, who came up probably after me, but you
legends.
came up, and you deserve your flowers. You deserve people to tell you how great you are to your motherfucking face, and I'ma do it. And it don't take nothing away from me. It
Bro.
don't take nothing. I'm still the ill
My
nigga
nigga.
that I am.
Still that.
But to tell you that motherfucking Neo's a motherfucking legend. Motherfucking legend. And all the shit you did and continue to do, and all the artists that you work with. When I looked at your discography, and I looked at, cause you know that's what I do. I Google, but I like Fugu. It's not like really Google. Like I like halfway Google, right? So, but all and then when I see your name, and when I see your name attached to all these other names, and I was just like, damn, this is dope. This is so dope for my homie to come, cause I knew you from back then.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But for my homie to come and bless us, because that's what you truly is. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight,
You came here, dog.
but you're here with Drink Champs. So thank you so much, my brother. We can wrap it up. Take a picture. Yeah.